Well, happy Friday. What's going on, my Pirates and my Sea Bandits? Thank you for joining another episode of Buckles Locker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon on all new videos that's posted on this channel. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Deshaun Watson going to the Browns? Yo, this is gonna be a great episode. Deshaun Watson is going to the Browns. The Saints and the Falcons got played. The Browns got Deshaun Watson. He fooled everybody. Deshaun Watson fooled the Saints, the Panthers, and the Falcons. He's staying in AFC. He chose the Browns, which is not a bad deal. $184 million over the first 4 years. $48 million over the $136 million he was scheduled to make. Unbelievable. Nobody saw this coming. Everybody thought he was going to choose the Falcons. He chose the Browns. See, this is why the media is so funny. Oh, the Saints is in the lead. The Browns is out. You know, this and that, and the Panthers out. This is why we trying to tell y'all. Y'all got to be careful with this media stuff. You got to stop following, like, not to say stop. Don't stop following the media heads, but they be so misleading, man. I'm telling you, nobody saw this coming. Deshaun Watson is going to the Browns. That's good for the Browns. Think about this. The AFC North. Watson, Jackson, Burrow, and Mitchell Trubisky. Come on, Pittsburgh. What you doing? I repeat, folks, Deshaun Watson is going to the Browns. He chose the Browns over his home state. I know the Falcons fans are mad as hell. Yo, I don't even know. I'm reading the details of this. How did the Browns do this? I don't know. I want to see what the Browns gave up. The Browns kept grinding. So it's 5-year, $230 million. He waived his no-trade clause to the Browns. Now the Texans got to finalize a trade agreement for Deshaun Watson. I want to see the compensation. He want to go against Deshaun. He want to go against Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow in that Pittsburgh defense. I did not tell y'all about Friday. We'll hear something. But anyway, poor Atlanta. The New Orleans Saints got played. Yeah, the Carolina Kitty Cats got played. Big time. What the? Oh, man. This is gonna be a great episode today, folks. I got a lot of announcements to make. I got some good news. I got some great news for the Bucs. I mean, for the Pirates and Sea Bandits. I'm trying to get all this together right now. Oh man, this is surprising news. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. Woo! So anyway, it's gonna be a great episode today, folks. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Let me give me some shout outs in the locker room. This is an early locker room here on Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Tony Lee, Brennan Price, Maverick Angel, Joseph Stokes, You Wish, Young Deezy, Mr. Everything Bucks, A-Rod, King Cook, Grislow, Steven. What's up, man? Anybody else in the locker room, man, feel free to make a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and make this announcement now before I dive into Bucs news. The Deshaun Watson thing is crazy right now. We'll get into that too. And yeah, Devontae Adams, man, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. The Browns, man, great shout out to the Browns. Baker Mayfield, you out of there. Buccaneers for life. The real go. What's the deal? This is crazy. I gotta process all this. So let me make an announcement real quick. So today, and I'm gonna drop the link in the description box. Today is the first day. I have an announcement. Buckles Locker will be on Spotify. I have a podcast on Spotify. Via Anchor. I'm signed up for Anchor, which is a podcast platform, and I also expanded to Spotify, and I will be on Apple as well. So, and also today's locker room is going to be fun because there will be at least 10 people in the locker room today. So this is a test. I'm testing it out. This is a test phase. I want to test the locker room out and see how up to 10 people can, navigate in the locker room. But once again, I repeat, I will be on Spotify. I am on Spotify. But I'm sorry, I am on Spotify and I am on Anchor. I did a little intro, I guess you could say an introduction, little recording. Jason, what up, man? Ryan Roddy, what up? Thank you. I'm going to put the link in the description box here, or in the. I'm going to put the link out in a second. So I'm excited with the podcast situation, and I know a lot of us been asking. I know a lot of you guys been asking about, am I going to do a podcast? Should I do a podcast? Blah blah blah. So yes, I do have the podcast, and I am going to drop the link in the description box at the end. So there you go. Are you guys excited? Let's see here. What we got here? So let's dive into man, this is crazy. Let's dive into this, man. This is quite a surprising Friday. Now I did say there will be a lot of information on Friday. So let's get it. We're going to start with, so let's get with the Bucs. All right, so let's get with the Bucs. The Bucs ended the week very well. Jason Licht, and I am able to share this live stream also on Twitter as well. So if you are not on YouTube, you can also go to Twitter and watch this same video. I am streaming live on Twitter as well. Doing a little upgrade for 2022. See, Jason Licht, look, I'm trying to match Jason Licht energy, right? I'm trying to, get Buckles Locker to expand a little bit, right? So I'm expanding along with the Bucs, upgrading. You know what I'm saying? So if I do a live stream here on StreamYard, it shows on YouTube and Twitter. So you can watch me in 3 different areas: StreamYard, YouTube, and Twitter as well. Also, like I said, I repeat, I do have a podcast now. Buckles Locker presents Locker Room Talk on Spotify. So the Bucs. Let's get to the Bucs. Right? That's the main thing, right? Let's get to the Bucs. We've had a lot of off seasons with the Bucs, right? We've had a lot of off seasons with the Bucs, but I must admit this has been the most exciting off season in Bucs history. Even when we signed Tom Brady, right? That was that was crazy. But this off season tops that off season. I have never seen a off season for the Bucs like this. Also, as far as the NFL in general, it's been the NFL free agency and the Bucs free agency has been March Madness. I know March Madness has started, but this is March Madness. Bucs offseason has been madness, right? We started out with uncertainty at the quarterback position. For 40 days, the Bucs family was arguing amongst each other about Kyle Trask and Blaine Gabbert. And then we got into the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. And as you heard yesterday, around about the 40-minute mark, or on Wednesday, around the 40-minute mark, Deshaun Watson was going to come to the Bucs. Per one of the Sea Bandits, Dada, that he lives in Georgia. Shout out to Dada. He gave us inside information. Deshaun Watson was going to be a Buck. He was coming. Inside connections. You heard it here first. But when Tom Brady came back, Deshaun Watson was like, all right, I'm out. I'm going to go look at somebody else. Understandable. We got Tom Brady. As of right now, I believe it's for one more year. We haven't heard anything from Tom about, is it 2 years? Is it 3? But guaranteed, we got him for one more year. So we're going to talk about the most updated information with the Bucs. And as everybody knows, the Bucs have made a couple moves, restructuring some contracts, multiple contracts. I mean, that was pretty a no-brainer, right? Shaq Barrett was a prime candidate, Cameron Brate. But I want to give a special shout out to Mike Evans. For the fourth time, he's restructured his contract, aka pushing money down the road. If this guy, I don't know where y'all rank him at as far as Bucs history when it comes to players. Top 5. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Like, can we agree that Mike Evans in the Bucs franchise history, that top 5? I don't know where you want to put him at, but you got to put him top 5, top 7, right? Somewhere up in there. Out of all the Bucs players, you got to put him there. There's no argument. What he has sacrificed, what he has went through with the Lovie Smith and the Dort Cutter and the Ty Munkin, even with the beginning of Bruce Arians, he's been through it. He's been through some rough times. He stuck through it, restructured his deal to make things happen, to get people signed. And I commend Mike Evans for that. And I'm hard on Mike Evans. I'm always tough on him because I'm a receiver. I'm a receiver by heart, so I'm always tough on receivers. But it's all love. It's all love. He will be forever remembered in the Tampa community, in the organization. He will be in the Hall of Fame. He will be in the Ring of Honor. There's no question about that. Obviously, I'm stating obvious facts, but he restructured his contract for the 4th time. Now, granted, if you go look at the salary cap for 2023, it is crazy. We're going to have to do some more restructuring because the salary cap, and we're going to be tight. We're going to be over the salary cap again next year, unless they add some void years, right? But even then, that's still, remember, nobody has taken a pay cut. It's all been restructures and adding void years. So they're getting the money regardless. It's how you manipulate the money. Sign-on bonus, money guaranteed, money, roster bonuses, incentives, all that stuff in the contract details. We're not contract gurus. We're not salary cap guys, but you get where I'm going with this. So to restructure your deal, you're basically taking your money that you should be getting this season and you're pushing it back multiple seasons. So shouts out to Mike Evans. Big shout out to him. And look, there's nothing we can really. He started a foundation. People are donating money to the foundation. So I forgot the name of the foundation. If you know what it is, put it in the chat room. Donate to Mike Evans Foundation. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the other version of Mike Evans jersey. And I know probably Buckles like always hard on Mike Evans. No. It's out of love. And I would love for Mike Evans to come on this channel. I would love for Mike Evans to come on Buckles Locker. Just talk, come in the locker room, and let's talk. Let's see if we can make that happen. Y'all ping Mike Evans, and I'll ping him. I'm gonna see if I can get him come to the locker room. He ain't gotta stay long. Just come in there, take a shower, get yourself together, and bounce. 20 minutes, But that will be an honor to have him come into the locker room with the Pirates and Sea Bandits and just show some love. So I'm gonna try to work on that in the background. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try to reach out to him and his team, whatever. Maybe he come. I don't know. But I gotta get me a Chris Godwin jersey too. So that was on hold. So I should be able to get one now easier. Also, so thank you, You Wish. Mike Evans Family Foundation.org. Donate to Mike Evans Foundation. Send the donations over there. Mike Evans, we love you, man. We bless you. And I'm glad you are still a part of this family. And you will always be a part of the family no matter what. And you will retire as a Buck. He should retire as a Buck. But that tells you a lot about Mike Evans' character. Him as a human being, first and foremost. Him as a man. Him as a father. And him as his roots, where he come from, his thought process. Can't beat that, man. Right? So, shouts out to Mike Evans. I can't say it enough. Now, also the Bucs have made another move. They signed Logan Ryan, former Patriot, former Buccaneer, former Giant. Now he comes to the Bucs. Logan Ryan. That is, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. That is probably the most, I would say, the biggest signing. I mean, outside of Brady, Logan Ryan really enhances the secondary. Basically, replaced Jordan Whitehead with Logan Ryan. But the Logan Ryan, also he played for the Titans. He played for the Titans as well. You're right. He did play for the Titans. Mike Vrabel, Joe Judge, Belichick, the connection there. So the Arians connection, it's not a connection to Arians. Jason Licht, I think it's a little connection there, but the connection is to Brady. It's the New England connection. And Logan Ryan is a very good player, very savvy. He's always in the right place at the right time. He understands where he needs to be at. And if you watch Logan Ryan over the years, the dude can play. And he's not super old like Richard Sherman and brittle. He only 31. Exactly. You're right. 31. Now, here's the question a lot of people are asking about the Logan Ryan signing. Well, is he starting? Probably so. Or he going to play a lot of snaps because the Bucs play a lot of 5 or 6 DBs. And they blitz a lot. And he's a good blitzer too. So now you can interchange him. Look at the dynamic here. You can interchange him and Antoine Winfield Jr. Both of them on the field, on either side, you don't know which one coming. The Bucs defense, to be honest with you, has gotten more versatile in the secondary. Now, no offense to Jordan Whitehead, but he wasn't the cover guy. Logan Ryan can do it all. He can play the slot, the nickel. He can play on the outside. He can play linebacker in a nickel or dime. If the Bucs want to go if the Bucs want to go 3-2-6, the Bucs can put a race car package on the field. And at multiple points in the season, you're going to see Davis, Dean, Murphy Bunting, Edwards, Winfield Jr., and Logan Ryan on the field. 6 DBs. Have you not seen what the league is doing right now? It's about weapons, so you got to have guys to match up. The Rams just picked up Allen Robinson. It's about weapons. You need weapons. Bucket with your girl, I know. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it. Yes, I talked about that about 10 minutes ago. Deshaun Watson is going to the Browns. Ha ha! The Saints, the Falcons, and the Panthers. I know all 3 of those teams. They all got played. Because nobody picked the Browns. They were quote-unquote eliminated, but that's a whole nother story. We'll get to that in the locker room talk. So be ready to come on in the locker room in about 10 minutes. But back to the Bucs. Logan Ryan, 6 DBs. Teams are going to throw out 4 and 5 wide receiver sets. And we play the Browns. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I know you just tuned in. If you're just tuning in, Deshaun Watson is going to the Browns. What's up, Cody? Low key, what up? Sandoval 813. You're going to have to match up with these teams' receivers. And the draft is deep in receivers. So you're going to see a lot of 4 receiver sets. You're going to see a lot of 5 wides. And you need to have at least 6 or 7 guys that can cover. And the Bucs check the box. Now, like I said last year, and I'll say it again this year, the only thing that will mess the Bucs up is injuries. We're not going to have to worry about no locker room drama or turmoil. The only thing that will mess the Bucs up this season is injuries. But we will be getting younger in that defense. And we'll talk about that in the D-line. We'll talk about that in a couple minutes in a second. But the Logan Ryan trade, man, or the Logan Ryan signing is a huge deal, folks. People don't understand how big that is. Logan Ryan is going to do what Richard Sherman was supposed to do. Stay on the field and be the veteran presence. Carlton Davis is only 25. Now think about that for a second. Carlton Davis is only 25. He's going to do what Richard Sherman couldn't do. Be the veteran guy, not just on the sideline bumping your gums. Be the guy on the field directing traffic. Logan Ryan been in the league for a long time. He has seen a lot of stuff. So I'm sure he can help the rest of those guys get it together, because you got to think about it next season. Jamel Dean, Murphy Bunting, and Mike Edwards are all up for contract. And I think we pretty much know that we're not going to be able to keep all 3. So this goes back to what I said, what I started saying this week. The team will look different next year too. So this is a Super Bowl or bust year. Again, we're back on that train. Because you don't make these signings to just say, oh, we just want to win the division and get to the playoffs. If you make it through that schedule, that's Super Bowl. If you make it through that schedule unscathed, uninjured, no turmoil, and you win the correct amount of games, 10 will get you in. It's not even about the regular season with the Bucs. It's really not. I think we can get off the regular season. Now, look, the Bucs got to win still in the regular season. But, Logan Ryan, Tom Brady coming back, Gronkowski also most likely coming back, Russell Gage. You ain't doing these signings just to win the division. You got a tough schedule. You need weapons, and you need a pass rush, and you need some guys can cover. Super Bowl or bust. We're back on that train. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no excuses. I don't want to hear it. Super Bowl or bust. That's what I want to hear. Now, there's a big difference between 2020 and 2022. Because when I first said it, people didn't like it. A lot of Powers and Sea Bandits and Bucs fans, they didn't like it because they got offended. That's too much expectations. Now that I'm saying Super Bowl or bust now, that's the expectation. So you should not get mad. You should embrace that. You should be right there with me in the front saying Super Bowl or bust. Because now there's no excuse to be scared or lower your expectations. The expectations is Super Bowl or bust. Because if you're not on that train, you're being modest. You're being scared. There's no reason to be scared of promoting hashtag Super Bowl or bust for the Bucs. What are you scared of now? We got one in 2020. We went 13-4 last season. Had some injuries and issues. So look what we did this offseason in the free agency, and then look what we're going to do in the draft. And you don't want to say Super Bowl, but you still don't want to be on that train. You still scared to put it out there. Stand tall on it. Stand 10 toes down. I know the schedule hard, but you should have enough confidence now. Now, going into the season without Tom Brady, yeah, that's a different story. But now come on, man. Like, what's the problem? Logan Ryan helping the secondary? Mike Evans restructuring his deal. Cameron Brate. Jansen came back. Russell Gage was signed. Godwin franchised. And then signed to a long-term deal. Granted, we're going to have some rough times, but the Bucs will be fine. The Bucs will get to the playoffs. See, I'm not worried about the Bucs not making the playoffs, even with the hard schedule. I think the fourth or fifth hardest schedule. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Shaq Mason too. I'm sorry, my bad, Shaq. I got to get used to it. Signing Shaq Mason, another Patriot. Tampa Bay Patriots. Jason Garrett clap. Vita Vea restructured. Yep, exactly. The Tampa Bay Patriots. I'm just joking, folks. I'm just joking. But you don't make these moves just to win. I mean, just to win in the regular season, because that's exactly what the Bucs did this past season. They ran it back to only not win the Super Bowl, because that's the goal, to win the Super Bowl, not to just make to the playoffs, not to just win 13 games. We're not a rebuilding team this year. We're not the Falcons. We're not the Panthers. We're not on the cusp of maybe playoffs or borderline. Maybe we get in the maybe. No, we are already there. 2 years in a row, 11 wins, 13 wins. That's what I'm expecting this year, around about 11 to 13 wins, right up in there somewhere. Win the division. I'm not worried about that, as long as we stay healthy. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the Bucs getting to the Super Bowl. And as y'all seen this past season, going to the playoffs, even with 13 wins, does not guarantee you Super Bowl. It doesn't. Anything less than getting to the Super Bowl, not saying the Bucs can win the Super Bowl, they can, one of the favorites, but getting to the Super Bowl, that is what it is. Super Bowl or bust. I didn't say win the Super Bowl or bust. Super Bowl or bust. That means get to the Super Bowl. Anything less than that, I'm going to scratch my head. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll be happy during the season, and of course, yeah, I'll be happy. But we do all this and don't win the Super Bowl, which means that'll be 2 years in a row we went all in. Oh, well, the third year in a row we went all in, and then we got one, and we didn't. And then, of course, the next 2 years we didn't. We did good, but not good enough. Because you can do now on paper, the Bucs. On paper, the Bucs are like, yeah, that's one of the teams, one of the favorites, top 5. But on that field, that's where it get different. Those matchups on that schedule, that's when we're gonna find out early and soon how good the Bucs look. Now, how much different the Bucs gonna look? Not that much different as far as the scheme, right? Todd Bowles, Byron Leftwich, they both back. So let's not act like we're gonna see a whole different offense and we're gonna see this crazy different off. Nope, we're gonna see the same thing we saw for the last 2 years. 2020 was a struggle a little bit until week 13, week 12, week 13, the bye week. And then 2021, you saw the offense, right? Kind of the full display of it, more New England style. Reverse, New England style, a couple deep throws, but it was more New England. It was more like 70-30 New England. Got rid of the no risky, no biscuit. Slowly but surely slid that no risky, no biscuit to the side. Now, for the third season, now you're going to see even more the Patriot way. Don't be surprised. I would not be surprised you see a hybrid Buck offense. It all depends on that running back. Don't be surprised. Some games, the Bucs just run the ball down your throat. Be the hybrid team. Don't go into every game thinking that it's just bombs away. I got to throw for 5,000 yards. I got to throw 50 times a game. The Bucs need to lean on the running game a little bit more this year than last year in the previous years. Got to get fresher at running back. Fresh on the D-line, right? But some games, run the ball 35 times, 47, 40 times. Come approach the game per week basis. Don't approach the game that, well, this is what we're going to do. It is what it is. That didn't work last year. You came into every game thinking you're going to chuck the ball around, and it worked in the regular season. Except for those 4 games in the regular season. You tried it against the Rams in the playoffs. Didn't work. Sometimes you got to pound the ball. 2 running backs. Well, 3 running backs, 2 solid ones. And then, Giovanni Bernard, if he come back, a 3rd down back. James White got re-signed by the Patriots. But you get what I'm saying. Some games you got to approach different. Every game can't be approached throwing the ball 50 times. Here's the thing. Do we want to see another? I mean, look, what do you value more, right? We've seen Brady throw for 4,900 yards, 4,800 yards the first season. In the second season, throw for 5,300 yards. I don't care about that this year now. I'm going to be real. I don't care about a bunch of passing yards this year. I don't care about any records. Every time I hear a record, okay, congratulations. Okay, it is what it is. Next. I don't care. I don't care about records this year. I don't care about the team records that's going to be broken by whoever. I don't care. And that's no disrespect, but I got bigger goals. The team records are just like cherries, dessert. I'm looking at the main course, Super Bowl. So along the way, the records will be broken by Evans and whoever else and Brady. And okay, cool. Get to the Super Bowl. That running game needs to look a lot better this year. And granted, Fournette did his thing. But it still felt like the Bucs left a lot on the table with the running game. Because, a lot of people like to use PFF and numbers to make a narrative or push their point. Well, the Bucs running game in major categories was in the 20s. So are we really going to, with this schedule, are we really going to just act like we're going to be number 1 in the pass and 23rd in the run, and that's going to get a Super Bowl? No, that's not going to work. So, folks, there's bigger fish to fry. There's a bigger course. There's a bigger entree. The main course. That's what we're looking at. The main course is Super Bowl. So don't forget that. We're not going to win every game. Let's get that out to please. Understand this, man. We're not going to win every game. Let me rephrase that. The chances of us, probability versus possibility. The possibility to win every game is there. Of course, you can win every game, 20-0 or 17-0 in the regular season, and then you lose in the playoffs. That 17-0 in the regular season don't mean nothing. Hashtag probability versus possibility. Is there a possibility to win every game? Yes. But the probability is not high Do you understand how that works? Logic versus emotion. Go off your logic, not emotions. So, as I wrap my little talk up, as I open the locker room up, you wish with a $2 super chat. Is the running back position expendable or dependable? Dependable. They need it. Right. What you don't want to do is you don't want to look at the running game as an add-on. You want to look at the running game together with the passing game, complementing the passing game. The passing game is going to be explosive. I get that part, but in some games, it's going to be tough. It's going to be rough. It's going to be some situations where you don't need the running game to be expendable. You get my drift? Some of these games, the running game needs to be dependable. We need to be able to depend on a 3rd and 2, a 2nd and 2, a 2nd and 1, a 3rd and 1, a 4th and 1, a 4th and short. You know what I'm saying? The running game needs to be dependable. Because if your running game is expendable, you're going to be one-dimensional. You don't want to be the one-dimensional with this schedule. Because if you go into the game with this schedule and teams know you're going to throw the ball, they're going to scheme against it. They're going to drop 6 and 7 people. So you want your running game to be dependable. So that running back situation is dependable. So thank you, You Wish, for the $2 super chat. I am finna open the locker room up now. Here's the rules. This is a test phase with the new locker room rules. I'm finna open it up. I can have up to 10 people in the locker room. And this is how it's gonna go. When I get to the 10 people and other people want to come into the locker room, if you're already in the locker room and you get dropped, don't take it in offense. Either you've been on too long, or it's time for somebody else. You've been on too long, and I want somebody else to come in, or I just want to keep it moving. And I'm gonna try to acknowledge you to let you know I got somebody else coming. I'm gonna pick you out. I'm gonna pick you out. Once I hit the 10 people and other people want to come in, I will pick you out and let you know I gotta drop you. I'm bringing somebody else on. Don't take it offense. All right. And also, please conduct yourself respectfully in the locker room. Let's not do a lot of over talking. I'm gonna moderate it. It's the locker room. We're all adults. So be respectful. If I feel like you're being disrespectful or you're being combative, argumentative, I'm going to remove you. And I'm not going to say nothing. So y'all understand the rules. So when I open this locker room up to 10 people can get in. But once I hit 10 and I got people waiting, I'm going to start dropping you and bringing other people on. I'm going to get it. It's going to be one of them type of situations. So this is a test. So, all right, let's get this. Let's try it out now. Let's see if we can behave ourselves. It's about to be fun. And maybe I might do it every Friday, I think I'm the only channel doing this too. All right. The link is in the description box. The link is in the chat room. The locker room is wide open on Fridays. Let's try this out. Let's see if this works out, and maybe we can do it every Friday around this time. Up to 10 people can get in. The first 10, you in. All right, we got one. Jonathan, what's up, man? 10 people can get in. The first 10, you in.
Yo.
Hey, I think you got your you watching me on YouTube? What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm on. Yeah.
So I think you might want to turn that down or something because it's echoing. Hey, I think you got your
I'll put my headphones on real quick.
Yeah, get the headphones on. So I'm gonna put you on mute. All right, Grizzlo.
What's up, bro?
Bucs gang.
Hello.
You wish. Big Buck. Look at this last. It's getting there. Young Deezy. Oh, we in here deep.
What up? What's up, man?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 3 more spots open.
Man, let's be happy, man. No watching NFC South. Let's go, Bucks.
Right. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put you on mute, big Bucs call game.
Okay.
We need 3 more people. Let's get it crossed. Hey, look, the locker room will not start until I get 10 people. That is the rules.
Man,
I
I'm
need
still at
10
work.
people. Aubrey,
What's up?
what's up, man?
Ain't cooling.
Yeah, we cooling. All
How
right,
y'all
so what
doing,
we at?
fellas?
We got 8. I need 2 more. 2 more. We can get this thing kicked off. The link is in the chat room. I need 2 more pirate. I need a pirate or a sea bandit. Which one you are? Which one are you? I'm gonna find out. Which one are you? Are you a sea bandit or a pirate? Aubrey, you are a pirate. You a pirate. I'm gonna identify you now. You a pirate. You know, now you wish he a sea bandit. He's different. I'm gonna start identifying people. You know, so I need 2 more people in the chat room. I need 2 more. The link is in the chat room. We're gonna start in about 2 minutes. We're gonna get the rolling. I just want to give people time to. I know people probably running around like, oh, I can get in the locker room. It's a lot more people now. I got room for 2 more. You know what I'm saying? And we get to 10, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm gonna let y'all rock, but I'm gonna moderate it. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, I'm gonna start it out like this. Oh, we got one person. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we got Young Diesel. Young Diesel in now. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna kick it off with You Wish. I want you to kick off the locker room, and then you guys, let's get this thing rolling. Let's get the conversation rolling. I'm just gonna sit back and I'll jump in here and there. You know what I'm saying? So You Wish, you go ahead and kick it off.
All right, so I'm going to start off with Tom Brady is sliding in the DMs of Julio Jones. That is a rumor from Skip Bayless. And how do y'all feel about that?
That's a no for me. The man is 33 years old, injury prone, soft tissue. Every time you look up, he's got a hamstring issue. I mean, like I said, I live here in Atlanta, so I seen it firsthand. And every other week you saw him hamstring issue, ankle issue. You know, I know Florida is where you can find the fountain of youth, but you know, if they do get him, and he can be a luxury like AB in a sense to me. But on a side note, I gotta say this with the Deshaun thing. Do y'all think that Matt Ryan direct deposit gonna clear now since they moved it back because he had like a $7.5 million bonus they pushed back? You think the bank gonna clear his funds now today?
Nope.
Midnight?
Nope. It's really closed.
That thing
bank
is pending. That won't clear till about 3 to 5 business days. They can cancel it right now.
Man, the banks stay open late on Fridays though.
And the bank is
too.
closed. Already almost 5 o'clock already. That thing is closed.
Yeah, they can cancel it right now.
Oh,
Man,
check this out. Hold on a second. Let me break this down. The trade details down. Well, Juju Smith is going to the Chiefs. Juju Smith is going to the Chiefs. That's big. AFC West is monster. So
yeah,
the
AFC
breakdown,
West is stacked.
the breakdown for the Chiefs, the breakdown for the Browns and Texans trade is 3 first-round picks, a third rounder, and a swap of a late round pick and a fourth for a fifth. A fourth for a fifth.
$10.75 million deal.
Yep, 3 first-round picks, a third round, and a late round pick.
So they didn't give up any players.
nope. No players.
So what y'all think about that trade, man?
It's good for us, though. We don't have to worry about it now. NFC South. We don't have to worry.
That's true.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not concerned.
My
about
question
the
is
NFC
though, where does
South.
this leave Jameis?
Jameis going
I
back
heard
to
he's
New
going to the
Orleans.
Colts. I heard he's
New
going to
Orleans-
Indy.
The Colts
Well, it
got
looks like
30 million.
Baker's getting traded. Baker's probably going to get traded to the Colts. That's what it's looking
I heard,
like.
Jameis going to Indy?
I heard Matt Ryan going to get traded to the Colts. I thought.
Man, Ryan ain't
Where's
going
Logan?
nowhere because who's gonna take that cap hit? So I mean, Jameis, he's probably going if Jameis probably best bet.
Man, Pittsburgh need to get Jameis. They need to stop playing with Mitchell Trubisky.
They believe in him. Hey guys,
You
He's
got
an
Kaepernick
odd man out, bro.
Hey guys,
And Pittsburgh need to
Kaepernick's
get
available.
Jameis. I'm telling you that.
Hey guys,
Because I'm telling you,
Kaepernick is-
look,
You gotta
ain't no way Mitchell Trubisky's gonna. No way Mitchell Trubisky's gonna compete.
He might.
Different,
no way.
different
No
coach.
way.
Maggie
Okay.
was just horrible.
how about Kaepernick, you guys? He's available.
Kaepernick's
Go
washed.
to the Seahawks. Kaepernick could definitely go to the Seahawks. I
guys,
can see that coming.
You think the
I
Bucs
think
should
Pete
got
Carroll
Honey
will give him a
Badger
chance.
over?
Kaepernick's boss.
Hey guys, the Bucs should got Honey Badger over Logan Ryan. I'm being honest.
Nah, because Logan's cheaper.
Cheaper.
Yeah, Logan's
Yeah.
cheaper.
And they're about the same age too, so we're gonna go for the money as well.
There's a reason why the Chiefs probably got rid of Tyrod. He probably wanted too much.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let me, Jonathan, let me ask you this question. What do you think about that Shaq Mason? Is it an upgrade over Alex Capo? Or is it like is the Bucs O-line pretty much the same, or is it much better now with Shaq Mason?
Upgrade.
I mean, I'm not really too sure with Shaq Mason, but I think he'll be like a solid backup. So I
He's a
can't
starter.
No backup. He is a starter.
He's
gonna be
no,
a
I said
starter.
no, I said solid like as in like him like starting a lineup as in like I'm saying like as that, but like because I already know
our
like,
eyes
too
kind
much
of got
about.
big when you said backup.
No, I'm not really too sure on the O-lineman with O-lineman players like that, but I mean, hey, if he's right for the spot, hey, do it.
I mean,
Man.
but have you ever
Definitely
looked
is.
at it like this? That with the offensive line, the way the Lions block well the last 2 years, but is that just because Brady gets the ball out so fast and we really can't really give a fair judgment of how good they really block?
That might be for certain players.
Nah, that's for all of them.
Hey,
Because you
are
saw what the
we-
Rams did to the
Yeah.
interior with Marpet and Jensen. You saw the interior get
Yeah.
whooped. Then you were missing the right tackle. So if you got some dogs in that front seven, that offensive line is not the way they make it out to be. Now it's still it's a solid line. I mean, but
It's
is
a
it
Pro
out
Bowl
to be
line,
like
you guys.
that's overrated? Pro
Yeah,
Bowl ain't
top
nothing
10
but a
line,
popular
definitely.
vote.
Top 5 actually.
Top 10.
for his.
I got a
In the
question.
Top
NFC or
five
the whole
guard.
NFL?
Guys,
So-
Smith's gonna be better this year.
Yeah. So who do we start at left guard? Do we go with Aaron Stinney or Robert Hainsey? Because we already know
I
that
think
Shaq Mason's
Stinney.
gonna be the right guard.
Stinney's
So
better.
I think Benny.
Mason will be
is it
left
because
because
we drafted Robert Hainsey?
Then it'll be right.
Stinney
Stinney.
younger.
I think Stinney deserves a shot.
Okay, but
in
where
my
did I leave
opinion.
Robert Hainsey? Because we drafted him third round.
A backup.
Depth.
Robert Hainsey, yeah, me too. I believe
the Super Bowl. Correct me if I'm
Gotta
wrong.
be
Didn't
Stinney.
Stinney start the Super Bowl
I
run
think-
when Kappa got
True.
hurt?
Yeah,
So
Stinney.
he got
Stinney
the
is the
playing
one who
experience. So
went.
there go your right. Yeah. So that's your
Stinney.
right guard, and Mason will be your left. Problem solved.
Are you guys worried about the running back position now, you guys? Are you guys worried about the running
So-
back?
so-
spot?
Running back. Yeah, we
I
need to
didn't-
solidify. So was Robert
Are you
Hainsey
guys-
that was
are
that
you
what
guys
you
worried?
picked in?
Can we trade Keyshawn Vaughn in for some new
I'm
equipment?
sorry, you went out. What did you say?
For some new equipment.
Can we trade
I
a
would
first
hold
round pick for
Keyshawn
Barkley?
just for the sake of
All
the
right,
speed.
so hold on.
and the
So
young-
what question?
I
What's
just
the question?
so hold on, gentlemen. Norm, I just put you in the chat room. I see you over there chilling over there. Don't be scared to talk now, man. I see you over there. I put you in.
Nah,
there. You
nah. I said, can we trade Keyshawn Vaughn in for some new Buck equipment?
Oh, sure.
Well, he's good,
For
you
some
guys.
equipment. Damn, he's
Hey,
that
guys.
low.
Nah, he
He's
ain't that
gonna
low,
be good
man.
this year.
Well, yeah, Fournette's still sitting out there, so it doesn't look like he's a priority right now, according into the Bucs' eyes. So,
How about Gronk, you guys? Are you guys worried about if Gronk comes back?
nah, Gronk coming back. Nah,
Gronk
Gronk
coming
just
back.
trying to get his dollar.
yeah, Gronk coming back.
Gronk trying to
Yeah.
break the bank, y'all. Like, why you think he holding out? He don't want to sign.
I know y'all saw
He
that
wanna
barbershop
reset the
video.
market.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it's about
But I'm
breaking
saying
the
he
bank.
got
I
10
think it's
million 2
about
years
opening the
ago.
cap.
Why would
I don't think it's about
Did we
breaking
draft-
the bank.
did we
or
draft
Gronk.
a tight
It's just
end?
about opening a cap. I mean, that's why just recently Mike Evans just reconstructed his contract so that we can open the cap more, and it makes some room for Gronk and possibly another running back.
Hey guys, we still have to pay Tom Brady this year.
I don't want to see Gronk, man.
No, I think he has a great blocking scheme, and I mean, to be honest with you,
How about Cameron
he
Brate,
low
you guys?
key has some good routes.
Cameron
Yeah,
Brate's gonna
if
be
he can
good.
produce like,
I don't want to see Gronk no more, man. I'm
How
over.
about
Gronk.
OJ Howard, you guys? You think we should have kept OJ Howard?
No,
no man, nah, I needed a fresh
Bye-bye,
start.
LJ.
Yeah.
I
Do you
just
think
don't
we
want to see
should've-
them show out in Buffalo.
We should have picked
So
Devin
that's the
Cook,
only
you guys.
thing.
Man, we
Yep.
should have got Devin Cook.
Man, that ship
Yeah,
sealed, man.
Yeah, that
That's
still
done.
hurts. That was the pick. That was the pick in 2017, but
We gotta let that
Come on,
go.
you guys.
So hey, look, so somebody made a point on this one. Marlon Mack, he's out there.
He is.
Yeah, he is. Actually,
I'd rather have
Are you
Mills
talking about?
Boyd
I
than
would
Marlon
try it
Mack.
actually. I'm not gonna
Right?
lie. He wasn't
How
even a
about
bad
James
running back.
Cook, you guys? We can go get his brother in this draft.
Yeah, that too.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
but we
have
might have to
Melvin
trade up to
Gordon
get
than
that,
Marlon
and
Mack.
we need D-line. We need D-line heavy first before we.
Fuck,
Darwin's
hey guys,
still gonna be
Fletcher
back
Cox
there?
available, guys. Fletcher Cox is available now.
You know what?
You
We
want
might
to
hold off on a running back because all these other positions gonna, fill up. Quarterback, D-line, linebackers, and running back just might fall to us, a top tier running back. And
But he's
I
a
know
rookie
we want
though
to
that can't
emphasize on the
block.
idea of getting a defensive line,
Should we get
but if
Fletcher
that
Cox at
running
the
back,
freaking
elite running
Hey,
back, is
look.
available at the end of the draft, it's possible that we might get one.
Hey, I got
How about-
a question.
Hey, look. Hey, check this out. Check this out. I just did a mock draft on about a couple of hours ago, and Breece Hall was still on the board in the second round. I
Really?
was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, yo, if this happens, we gotta pull that trigger. I'm sorry.
Must be a joke.
Yo, can we find somebody that can run the ball back?
How about Rojo? You guys think we can get Rojo for cheaper?
He ain't
Rojo.
coming back. Rojo don't want to deal with Bruce Arians no
Bruce
more.
Arians.
You know.
Yeah.
You don't like the running back committee system.
How about Duke Johnson, you guys? Is he available?
Dude, no.
Now
Who?
you reaching, bro. You reaching.
Yeah, you said Duke
No,
Johnson. He too old.
No, that's BA's boy.
Duke
Yeah, but
Johnson?
like,
Damn, my
nah, too old, nah.
And so we got.
I'd rather just get Fournette back.
We got somebody new in here. G Money, man. What's up, man?
What up, bro?
Yes,
I
sir.
see you over there, man. Welcome.
That now. You know how we rocking?
Look at that.
Damn, my
Nah.
connection's so trash.
Yo, are we gonna get somebody gonna be able to give us good field position on kickoff?
Hey, you know what tight end I wouldn't
No.
mind getting out the draft though, for real?
Heck no.
Which one?
Call G Money.
You know what tight end? You know what tight end I wouldn't mind getting out the draft though? That boy Isaiah
Nah, we
Likely
rocking.
from Coastal Carolina. Man, that dude is a beast.
Since Atlanta
Let's pull
ain't
it.
with they squad, you think they give us Cordell Patterson just to kick returns?
Bro, I would love to get Cordell. If we could get
Yeah,
Cordell,
man. Hey, that'd be
I'd be down
amazing.
for that.
He
2,000
probably won't get
players on the
paid for it.
Buccaneers. That'd be amazing.
So so I know y'all throwing a lot of names out there, but let me put y'all back in perspective here. The Bucs are still tight against the cap, even with all the moves they made. They are still restructuring. They still tight against the cap, so they have to let everything play out right now. Like
They don't have money.
said, you gotta let everything play out because you just can't jump and start signing people until the smoke clears. So if Patterson's still
Exactly.
sitting out there, Marlon Mack still sitting out there, and the Bucs got some money left because remember they still got to draft. They got to pay the draft picks too.
I thought that,
You know what I'm
Exactly.
I thought that was three.
But if
I thought
but if we
I
take
thought that was side money.
Keyshawn Vaughn and Dalton and trade them two in, we be good.
Take it upstairs.
Man, who do you think will be our starting
Like
four
he's-
receivers this year, guys? Who do you think is odd man's out? Who do you think will be the odd man out?
DJ, Tyler Johnson, 100%.
He's gone.
I doubt that.
I think
No,
so.
no.
Nah,
Y'all,
I think so.
y'all basing that
They
off
keep
one
it.
game? Why y'all giving up on Tyler on one
Number
game?
76 contract.
Yeah, he need to
He got an
restructure.
extension.
He need to restructure. No, he need to restructure. Like
Tyler gave me hope in
just
that
did
Saints
get an
game, and that was it.
I don't think
done
Tyler
anything
is
else.
cashing in that much. I think he's at the $2
That's what I'm
million
saying. I
less
mean, but
salary.
But
Can we
how
say
many
Super
snaps
Bowl-
has Tyler got though? That's what you guys got to look at. I mean,
Right, yeah.
he showed potential, but
Hey,
then when he
Isaiah,
finally
you
got
think-
his snaps, like he
you
wasn't
think Donovan
ready.
Smith turn back in
Yeah, but Scotty's showing potential too.
Yep.
Probably
Scotty can't run the
Jaden.
route tree.
Jaden probably the
Get rid of
all-rounder.
Scotty and get Cole
Do you think
Beasley.
Hey Isaiah,
Imagine.
Really?
No, what's the other dude, Watson? He gonna be the odd man out.
I hear you.
That's gonna be the odd
You
man
think
out in
so?
the receiver room.
I don't think we have Watson.
What's his name? What?
Somebody asked me a question.
Or,
Oh,
or
they already
Darnold.
got
No, we don't have Watson anymore.
Yeah, we don't have Justin Watson.
Oh.
anymore.
No, we don't
Yeah,
have
he's a free
Watson.
agent.
Oh, okay.
He's a free
Hey,
agent.
y'all-
He was put to the AFC. He played for an AFC team now.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'd say like this:
Hold
Rashawn's
on,
definitely
give
going to
me-
start
give
over
me.
TJ, and so is Russell Gage. So that's already our four, like right
Hold
there.
on one
And I,
second. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Somebody was asking me a question. What was the question?
you think Donovan Smith gonna turn back to number 76 this year? Now that he don't got no help outside.
Ooh, good question. I hope not, because if he does, he'll be immediately back to number 76.
I mean, if you really think
That's why
about
I
it,
say you
Donovan
put
Smith
Shaq
has been
Mason.
playing alongside by.
That's why you put Shaq Mason next to Donovan Smith.
That's what they'll probably do.
Yeah, that'll be a safe bet.
That's why you put
Yeah,
Shaq
that's true.
Hey, how about this? Can we put
Can they restructure Donovan Smith? And he making some high money?
Yeah, I think
Well,
he's
he
making
just-
about 18 million.
Just took an extension to
18.3
create more cap though,
million
so you can't restructure.
Yeah,
But he
if
did-
Mason
he did
can
it.
play left. Go ahead.
What about they cut Keyshawn Vaughn and Darlin?
No. We
We don't
need.
have any
I hope they
running backs
cut
on the
Darden.
roster under contract.
No, we
Yeah,
trying
we
to
have
throw
no
too
running
many
backs
loaded
under
questions right
contract.
now.
Hey, can we move Tristan Wirfs to left tackle and move Smith to right tackle?
Hold on, Big Buck, man. What's up with this right here, man?
Man, tell that dude to come
Dang.
holler at me, cause tell him to come holler at me. Talk to me, man, face to face. Let's go.
Hey,
Chucky
Chunky Dougie, man, come on in the locker room,
Hey,
man.
Come on,
Look,
holler
come
at me.
on,
Tell me what's
come
wrong.
on in the locker room.
Hey,
You got an
Big Buck
issue?
said you got to stand on that.
Hey,
You ain't got to air that out in the
Dang.
media, man.
Hey,
Not in the
Big Buck
media.
said you
Come in the
gotta
locker
stand.
room, man.
Come
in
to
the locker
me.
room, dog.
Get this smoke.
Why you put LOL?
Come get this smoke.
Obviously, you ain't put LOL.
Look,
Yeah, you
can we
gotta
move
stand
Tristan
on
Wirfs to
that,
left
Big
bring
Buck.
that
tackle?
into the locker room, man. Leave that for the. Don't put that out for the media. Come to the locker room
That's
with
crazy.
that, man.
Yeah,
Come in the locker room.
step
Talk
out.
about it like,
I'll
man.
step
Yeah, we
out.
hold it. We hold in interviews.
Come,
Yeah.
come get this smoke, Chucky Ducky, quack quack. Come get this smoke, Chucky Ducky.
The link is in there. Come on,
Hey,
Chunky
or we
Dougie.
can draft. Do you think we should draft an offensive lineman in late round?
That's why the link.
Yeah,
is
late
in
definitely
the
for
locker
depth,
room.
but like,
Come
I'll
on in.
step out so Doug can step in.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
folks.
No, but if
look,
Mason-
if you got an issue with anybody in the locker room, I need you to come on in here and address that one on one. Like we all here, we listening. So
Yeah, if you got a better
concerns,
take, you might as
Come
well
on, man.
show up.
Hey guys, do you think we should
This
draft a
is
D
Smoke
tackle?
Friday. This is locker room, baby. This is Smoke
Hey,
Friday.
shut up, boy.
Hey guys, do you think we should draft a D tackle in round one or defensive end?
yes, 100%. 100%.
Could we get
Draft a
Fletcher
D
Cox?
tackle.
Would you guys
No, he's
prefer?
going back to the
He probably
Eagles.
cost too much.
Yeah, he's going to go back to the Eagles.
Yeah, he going back.
Even if he
Or-
wasn't, probably was too much money.
How about
Yeah,
Clowney,
he
guys? Clowney's still available. And Bobby Wagner, they're still
Gotta let the
available.
smoke clear. Gotta let the smoke clear because they. I'm telling you, you gotta let that
Clown-
smoke clear. Got to.
Clowney's
Moolah.
like a slight upgrade to JPP. He's kind of like on that same trend.
Oh,
He driving.
Look at this right here. We about to get some smoke in this locker room.
Give me up. Give me a
Let's
couple minutes.
get it. Hey, Big
hey,
Buck,
so-
man. I hope
so-
you're ready to defend. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're ready. I hope you
I
got,
got
your
10 minutes
attack
when I get
defense.
up.
Sure.
You know,
I mean, I want to know what I said. That's so bad. That's all I'm saying.
Still.
Yeah, what
Over
tape
time.
did you have that could possibly?
Hey guys,
Yeah,
What if I
I'm
said
sure-
you
I'm
ain't
sure.
ready for this one?
move Tristan Wirfs to left tackle, put Smith to right tackle. Would that be better?
No.
I think Worth's fine where he is.
Sure, I got a question.
That might
Um,
be a bad idea.
So we're numbered like what, 27 on the draft.
27.
So do we draft? All right. So if there's like a top O lineman there or a top defense, you know what I'm saying, D tackle, whatever, do we snatch a top O lineman or
No.
defense?
I would not
Defense.
agree. I say nay.
D tackle.
Defense.
Defense.
D tackle.
Yeah.
100%.
Running back if the running back is
I'll be
available, we draft running back.
I'll be
round
okay if we trade up.
You got to think about it this way, Jonathan. So how many linemen are there? There's 5, right? Right? 5? Am I wrong? So
Yeah, 5.
you got 4 of some of the best linemen out of 5, and you want to draft another one? I mean, I could see if the odds were like 3 linemen, and out of the 5, yeah, you want to get another one for a 4th one to solidify your line. But if you got 4 out of 5, we can work with that one extra one and, try to improve that player, and that's going to be Stinny, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, maybe we don't have to draft a D tackle in round 1 because we can still get Sue back and JPP back.
No.
No.
Hey,
No.
Oh, man.
No. We need to get younger.
We need to get
No.
younger. We got
There's no pressure,
man. We
got
gotta.
We're looking to win now, you guys.
We gotta get
JPP
younger
plays
hands
injured every single game,
down
bro.
on the
He
board.
plays injured every single
We
game.
gotta
We don't
get
want
younger,
that.
man.
Too. JPP.
I meant Sue though.
Ron-
How about Sue?
no, done with
Can we
them
have
dudes.
Sue?
Nah.
No.
No.
We gotta
No.
get
We gotta
younger,
get
man.
younger. Gotta get younger. man.
Yeah, younger. Gotta get younger.
JPP.
We got to get younger
Sue,
across the.
Golson. Them all dudes. They need to
We're like the oldest team last year. We don't want to be that again.
But we're looking
but
for Winnell mode.
so does
But
me.
we almost beat. Hey guys, we almost
should
beat the
not be in
Rams.
there.
Yeah, we almost don't count. We want to beat them.
Almost doesn't count.
How old is William Golston?
31.
He about the same. He about like my age. He's like 32, 33.
He's still up in there.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't mind him back though, personally.
Yeah, I'll keep him for that.
Let's
Come on, Carl
transition to this
Nassib,
right
you guys.
here.
Do you think we can get Carl
Let's
Nassib back?
transition. Let me ask y'all this question. This is like a what if, right? We're gonna play a Marvel's what if. Now, what if Deshaun Watson was available and we had to give up 3 first rounders, a third, and a late round pick, and sign him to a 5-year, $230 million contract? Would y'all be okay with that?
And they take Brady too?
If Brady was not available, I would be
not
okay
available.
with it.
If we was to get Watson, we would have had to give up 3 first rounders, a third rounder, a late pick, and a 5-year, $230 million contract. That's what the Browns did.
Yeah, I would give it up.
Man,
I don't know. You got to think more about that.
I don't know, man.
I'm looking at.
I don't know.
Say no 1-year deal.
Brady's still good. I don't think I would.
I know, but our defense would be struggling for like a couple drafts.
At that point,
is Bruce Arians going?
I say no.
How old is Watson again? Like what?
26.
26? Yeah. I mean,
I would do it. I'd do it.
Yeah.
If they include Bruce Arians
Tom
in the
Brady
deal.
did not come back,
they include Bruce
definitely
Arians.
a yes.
I would say yes.
Hey, do you think the Bucs?
Think about it now. The Browns only gave up 3 first rounders and a third.
Yeah, they didn't give up any players.
Pick. That's not bad. Like they didn't give up no players.
And they have some good players on that team too.
Now, so far, I haven't seen the players they get, and I don't know if any players are added to this, but I just seen the picks. So if it's just picks, man, oh my god.
Hey, do you think the
think
Bucs?
about it this way too. Look how
Hey guys,
strong
I got a
we were
question
at
for
free
you.
agency.
Do you think the Bucs knew Brady was coming back? Is that why we didn't trade for Watson or Baker Mayfield?
So if you look at the Bucs free agency of this year, if we actually did that transition with Deshaun Watson, look how strong we were at the free agency. We would have been able to solidify all the other positional needs as well. And cap would have been opened up, in my opinion. We would have released some players. That's probably going to be the hardest
Isaiah.
part.
Hey, Isaiah, I got to step out, man. See, you can go ahead and bring somebody else in here, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Okay, got you, man. Appreciate
it.
Take it easy, bro.
All right.
No, but I mean that's a lot. I mean, I thought the Browns was going to give up players and everything, but that's not bad. That's pretty cool. Like,
so what if let's say hypothetically we would have had to do a deal like Seattle did? What players would y'all would have give up?
Cameron Brate?
Are we including?
That's not who we want to give up. It's who they would have wanted. Because we could have gave up anyone, but they probably would have taken it.
Hey, I bet you they would have won Devin White and Mike Evans probably.
Not Mike Evans.
Well, who?
I can see Devin White because they really
Devin White. Yes, you would have to move on. They probably asked for players that's on a rookie contract in return. If you had to do a major trade like that, at least 2 players.
Texans would want Tristan Wirfs probably.
No,
I think what might have happened would have been like obviously Devin White. He's under contract. We would have franchise tag Carlton Davis, and then send those 2 over because they do need another quarterback as well.
Kyle Trask. You think the Bucs is that
said, say the terms again. The terms was 5-year, $230 million, 186
guaranteed.
Wow.
I don't think
that
the Bucs can afford
paid.
that.
Like, imagine going through all these courts, 22 allegations on you, and next thing you know, you're signing and get $122 million.
Now he's
guaranteed.
He better take all that money and get a real masseuse.
Don't make him a crap now.
Hey guys, Gilmore. I'm surprised Gilmore's still on the market.
Well, according to Adam Schefter, he says Jameis Winston is now expected to be back and play for the Saints. So more than likely, they're going to re-sign him.
Dang, they try to do that man dirty. He gonna come back. That's crazy.
Hey guys, Gilmore's still hurt. If I was James, I won't come back to New Orleans. If he's gonna.
Hey Isaiah.
Yeah.
Listen, you know how you be like Super Bowl a bus? I'm on beat the Saints a bus.
Hey,
ain't worried about
bro, yeah, one time.
Hey guys,
we ain't worried about that.
Bucs should go undefeated this season.
Listen, I will say this though. I will say this. I know I might get some flack when I say this, but I will say this, and I'm very realistic. The Saints will be the favorite to beat the Bucs.
Of course. Of course. I don't know what it is.
They didn't lose anybody off their defense except what? PJ Williams so far? That's it.
Marcus Williams and
Marcus Williams, but they signed Marcus May.
And Armstead as well.
Armstead still waiting.
Signed another safety, but they only lost.
Hey, there we go. Can we get Armstead out of free agency? There we go.
We're submitting a final tackle.
No, but the Saints will be the favorite because they beat us. I mean, pretty easy.
We'll move him to guard. There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, the Saints done beat us what? Six out of the last 7, including the playoffs.
Yep. No, we got that one playoff win, but it's just the fact
out
that
of the last 7 times they done beat us 6 times.
Yeah, but the history shows it's hard to say the Bucs are the favorite to beat the Saints, and you don't have any real solid evidence.
Keep getting shellacked. They keep shellacking us.
If I'm not mistaken, the last time we beat the Saints was when Mike Cutter was on our team.
Yeah, Door Cutter.
Oh yeah, Fitzpatrick, where we dropped like 48 points. Yeah.
The Saints just tough. They built the team to beat they got a team built to beat the Bucs. They just tough. Like, let's be real. I know we don't like them. They just you got to give respect where it's at. They just hard, man. They are hard to beat, man.
I just think they'd be getting away with a lot of penalties. To be honest with you.
Maybe we need to run the ball.
We can do that for every team, man. We can do that.
We do that. Every team get that. Come on now. We just started getting calls 2 years ago.
Hey, the refs hate
us. No, relax.
Listen, it's the scheme. It's the scheme they play against us. It don't work. Our offense don't.
Why the Bucs don't play a different game plan?
Our offense don't adjust.
We can't adjust.
The problem is, gentlemen, chucking the ball around against the Saints don't work.
It don't work.
They match
up. It was hard to run on them too. They were top 5 run defense.
We need 25 passes and the rest runs.
Gotta have balance.
When the Bucs play the Saints to the playoffs, why are we not using the same recipe?
I mean, think about this, gentlemen. They got beat 9-0. They got beat 9-0 with Taysom Hill at quarterback. Think about that. 9-0.
They're not better than us.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
They're not better than us, you guys.
On paper, we look better than them, but they just I don't get it.
I remember I kept my daughter home from school that next day.
You did?
Well, I will say this though.
Somebody said this, and remember now, y'all know I say this a lot. Games like that, coaching.
Hey guys, can we blame Todd Bowles sometimes?
That's how I was kind of like I'm all done with Bruce Arians too, man.
Coaching.
His old offensive style don't work.
Sean Payton owns Bruce Arians easily.
It's dated.
And Dennis Allen does too.
Easily.
All right, so I'll break it down. So the first game we almost had them, right? Our defense really let up with the penalties, like horribly bad. Devin White caught a big play.
You wish.
Aubrey, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man.
You wish.
Hey,
guys, we won one game.
Devin White never got hurt. Caused a penalty, and they got a first down, and they scored that drive. When we played them the first time last year.
When James
we
got
were
hurt.
up by like 3 points, I think.
It was down the whole game.
Yeah, when James got hurt.
We were up. The first game, we were up.
We're talking about the first game last season, yeah. But it was only for a little bit.
You talking about the first time?
Yeah, it's because that Cyril Grayson touchdown.
Yeah, when James got hurt.
So right after that, they answered back because we were causing so much penalties on
defense. Coaching, Todd Bowles, game plan, coaching.
Didn't they do this with Trevor Siemian?
Coaching.
Hey, that's why we lost to the Rams,
right?
Todd Bowles, zero out blitz.
Didn't they beat us with Trevor Siemian?
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Yeah, that was that one play where Golston. That was that one play with Golston. Whenever his helmet was off, but he still hit Trevor regardless.
And then they
remember that his helmet was off that play.
Hey guys, I got a question for you. Why we can't beat this RES quarterbacks?
I don't look. I'm gonna say it like this.
We lose to the football team.
Bro.
Here's the thing about it. I really can't hear. I think your mic is on mute. But when we got beat 9-0 with Taysom Hill as starting quarterback, that highlighted a lot right there, man. That was really bad at home.
Isaiah, say that again.
9-0 at home.
Yes, sir.
We should have won. Hey guys, we could have been the first seed last year if
with Tom Brady as a quarterback.
No Sean Payton. Dennis Allen.
Bro,
Man,
they beat us. They didn't only beat us 9-0.
I bet you that's what really gave Dennis Allen the coaching job because of that game.
Fournette.
Boom, right there.
Hey guys, the games are rigged. I want to be honest. Games are rigged.
Nah.
Come on now, Skull Gang.
There is not.
But look at this. Do you guys think about it though? Have you guys thought about it?
Hey, what I do that would call out big bucks, man? How about that?
He said a couple minutes. I haven't heard from Boogie.
A couple minutes not gone by, man.
I think
like
he
15 minutes already.
Hey, I will say this though. We are very lucky this year because we're in the NFC. So when we get to playoffs, it's not like too many teams like worry. But if you win the AFC, you're guaranteed like top 10 every time.
We still have to worry about the Packers. We still got to worry about the Rams.
We
still got to worry about the 49ers.
The Packers, they all done front running. They all done.
4.
Yeah.
Cardinals is 4.
I feel like we can run the table.
The Packers gonna draft a defensive tackle in the first round.
They got two first round picks this year, you guys.
But like
Packers gonna get a wide receiver. They definitely gotta get a wide receiver.
Yeah. The AFC got a whole division going to the playoffs.
But they're not logical. They're gonna draft a defensive lineman in the first round.
Bro, the next breaking news is Aaron Rodgers gonna retire.
How about this? No, he's not.
That'd be so cold. But I don't think he'll do that.
How about this?
He already knew Devontae was going to the Raiders when he signed that. He already knew.
Yeah,
that's what they came out and said.
Let's transition to this right here. What do y'all think about the schedule? Let's talk about the schedule here. Let's talk about the opponents, the home and away opponents.
Maybe 12 wins.
Somebody call it out.
Anybody want to call it out the schedule? Because I can pull it up real quick.
Wait, it's the whole AFC North this year, right? Is that who we were facing in the AFC?
AFC North, and I believe we played the
NFC West as well.
The West.
We played the West?
Yeah.
All right, so we got. Here we go. So the home games.
NFC.
The home games are the Falcons, the Ravens, the Panthers, the Bengals, the Packers, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Saints, and the Seahawks. That's the home game.
With one being in Germany.
The away games is the Cardinals, Falcons, Panthers, Browns, Cowboys, Saints, Steelers, 49ers.
We always play the stupid Cowboys.
I'll say like 11 or 12.
I don't think our away games are that bad, actually, if I'm being honest. I feel like the home games is like where it really is interesting.
Yeah, I got us at 11 wins.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, it looks.
Hopefully, we get the bye week early this year.
Yeah,
Do we know who we're facing in Germany?
Not yet. The actual dates and everything hasn't came out.
I thought it was Kansas City at top.
Gotcha.
Probably play the Panthers.
Schedule, like the dates and everything hasn't came out yet.
Gotcha.
11 wins.
I said between 11 and 13.
Yeah, I think we could go. I think we'll go 13-4 again. To be honest with you.
Do you think we can go undefeated?
No.
Nah.
No.
Bro, Isaiah.
You be saying the most bogus stuff, Skull Gang.
Yeah.
Skull Gang, you act like Bruce Arians.
We can dream. We can dream, you guys.
It's outlandish nonsense.
Hey guys, we can dream.
Stop.
I'm not dreaming. I'm in reality.
I was surprised that dude in the chat didn't call your takes, bro. He's out here calling big bucks. I was like, dang.
He focused on big bucks now. I don't know what's going on.
Big bucks. You can tell us. You know that dude?
Say what now?
You can tell us. You know him?
Know who?
The dude that called you out.
No, I don't know him.
He just
said must be your friend.
I've never seen him in the chat before, if I'm being honest. Like, actually, like, serious, I've never seen him in the chat.
No, I'm staying on for a little bit.
Lurking around. Don't say anything until now.
Say what now?
Oh, look what they did to you, man. Skull Gang. Man.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
No, Skull Gang.
Yeah.
March Madness, right? How March Madness work? First 4 in, first 4 out. So the next guy come in, man. You gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go on the sideline with Keyshawn Vaughn, Skull Gang.
You gonna be the first one.
Dang.
Hey, don't do it.
The next person that come in here, man. You
gonna put you in the backfield with Darlin.
No way.
Oh man,
you can't say that.
Oh, don't do him like that,
bro. That's wrong.
Friday, folks. We in the locker room, man.
Undefeated.
Smoke is here, man. Hey, look.
Nah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, that dude's calling out big bucks. He like barely talked. I'm like, you hear this dude's takes.
When the family say something, man. Look, that's Tony Lee right there, man.
Isaiah, you too nice.
Like, I'm gonna get you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo.
you got your time is up. Upper room.
We got to be nice, though. We got to be nice.
So
there we go.
Maybe he's living the dream, though.
Man, replacement.
I gotta get him out of there, man.
What up, man?
What's up, fam?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. We all in the locker room relaxing on Friday, man.
Isaiah, can you remove the comment? I can't see his name.
There we go.
Oh, Garvey. What's up, Garvey?
What's up, fam? What's up?
Good.
Chilling, man. Y'all gotta get
look, what you got for the schedule, man? What you think, man? 12-5, 13-4, 11-17-0.
Man, I like
Don't be one of them.
I'll go with Grizzlo's prediction, 13.
Look,
I like 13.
The rules is in effect.
Yeah, I like 13
You say something crazy. You say something crazy. In the chat room, say something. You out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask y'all something real quick?
What's up, big bro?
So, considering with the receivers we have right now, Godwin is not going to be ready week 1. We're looking at possibly Pilk for like 4 to 6 weeks before he can even work out, possibly. How big of an effect is that going to impact the offense? Will it be a struggle the first month, or can we still come out swinging on all cylinders?
See, that's what the tricky part. The tricky part, and I'll let Exclusive touch on this too, but the tricky part is how the schedule works out. Like until we see that, how that, you know what I'm saying, lay out, you know, that's how it. I can't really. It's going to be a challenge, but the offense is still top level. It's not like it's going to drop off. Like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Like, you're still going to move the ball.
Yeah.
And we don't have the official dates on which team we play as well, so that's going to make a huge factor on like which.
And Russell Gage
in the first couple of weeks.
Yo, y'all, how y'all feel about that Julio news?
I'm liking it.
Don't want him.
I
don't want him.
He'll be on snap count if he does join.
If you can find his hamstrings when he comes here, then I'll have him here. But like,
that's all I'm saying about it. There's a reason why Tom Brady wants to recruit him, not only for the team base, but also for his business, TB12.
He wants a luxury like AB was. Julio can be that. Julio gonna give you at least 12 games.
They're gonna put some 50 flat in this. They're gonna put some 50
with
flat
his
in there.
pliability methods.
I mean, yeah, that'll come in handy if Godwin not ready for the season. That'll come in handy if Godwin.
So if Julio does come, he'll be number 4, number 3, number 4, number 3.
We gotta see. We gotta see
above Russell Gage.
Number 3.
So you'll put him above Russell Gage, like in the game.
You know what? I can see him rotating out though. Like if Mike Evans gas up, or if Chris Godwin
Julio
gas
can't
up.
play every snap though, because he always coming out every third play in Atlanta.
But look,
I have a bunch of Falcons fans, and they tell me this about Julio. They love him, but he can't stay healthy.
That's a luxury, man. That's just like
that's another AB luxury.
Man.
It sounds like we're assuming we're just gonna go throw the ball all over the park again.
No, I'm asking if the offense is gonna struggle or not.
I mean, if that does happen, I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, we got Julio. I'm be like, all right.
We put Russell Gage in the slot.
That dude's a legendary. I would be excited.
33 with hamstring problems.
Yeah, sometimes the Bucs receivers have had their fair share of hamstring injuries from time to time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
I think a Julio.
Scotty.
I think he'll probably end up with New England or Green Bay.
Scotty too with that big turf toe.
I think Jarvis Landry going to Green Bay too.
Can we all agree that Tyler Johnson ain't it?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't agree.
I agree.
We can agree to that, but what
snaps.
does Brady think?
I agree with Big Bucks. He didn't get enough snaps.
Tyler Johnson?
He did get snaps. He was dropping the ball.
He can't catch.
He'll make up for it. He'll make up for it.
Bro, he fooled all of us in the Saints playoff game. He fooled all of us with that catch. Let's be honest. He fooled all of us.
Catch too.
That was clutch too.
He had one catch in 100 possessions.
But it goes back.
Well, remember now, you got to think about it. Look at this now. Remember the cause and effect. The cause of how he showed up in
this past season caused us to go get Russell Gage. If he would have made the jump, we wouldn't have got Russell Gage.
Yeah. Right.
Because when everyone went down, it felt like we couldn't do anything.
No, it was really
Scotty too hotty.
The Jets game man was crazy. I'm
Scotty too hotty didn't make the jump. That's why he got Russell Gage.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Scotty can make the jump if he runs the same route every single time he's on the field.
That's ridiculous. How many years has been? I think 3 years, and he running one route.
That's it. Go route.
That's not his route.
Hey, but if they do that towards the end when the defense is gassed, like right next to halftime or like right in the fourth quarter, I'm fine with it. But like they just do it like during like the first.
That's why they did it in the what game that was? It was in the 2020
Green Bay or Las Vegas
Green Bay game when he over Kevin King. The deep ball towards the half.
No, I got to disagree. I got to disagree with that. Brady saw that one single high.
The deep ball.
Brady saw single high. You knew he was chucking it deep when they broke the huddle.
Right.
Scotty too hotty. When
he kind of stopped working though.
When they go over the game plan, his job is to draw fouls and go deep.
So if that's the
when you see number 10, you add another safety, right? Double right there.
If we
know that, other teams will know that too.
Hold on, Aubrey, what you say?
Right. So if we out, let's say collectively we out on Scotty and Tyler, then we need another wide receiver. I mean, Perriman Neal, but we still gonna need another wide receiver.
Damn, how many receivers gonna need? You gonna carry 6?
Hey, it's never too much to have a lot of good receivers. It's never too much to have a lot of good receivers though, because injuries.
But Scotty too hotty and Tyler Johnson, they don't count.
That's what it sounds like to me.
That's facts. They don't count.
If that's the case,
that's what I'm gathering. So we need
not talking about Jason.
So they don't count. So put them on practice squad. Put them on practice squad.
How y'all talking?
They need to go to practice squad.
Hey.
I was on
we got one that can't catch and one that just run deep routes.
we couldn't do nothing.
Y'all wasn't jumping on them. Y'all wasn't jumping on them catching the balls.
I was.
Y'all wrong for
I'm like, oh, Scotty, there he is. Like, I saw this one thing.
Scotty too hot, injury prone too.
Yeah, you got that turf toe, right? Yeah, turf toe.
Yep.
Yeah, wasn't he relegated to special teams the back end of the season anyway?
Bro, but he was a good gunner. He's actually a good gunner. Like in the Philadelphia game, when he got to like all the way on the other side of the field, like that was actually insane. And he caught that ball because the dude dropped it.
Yeah, that's the only way we should keep.
Scotty's a good gunner
on special teams.
Why you can't return punts and kickoffs?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know about returning.
You can't run deep routes on punt return.
He's not quick. He's straight.
Yeah, he can only run. Yeah, he can only run straight line like Cyril Grayson, like straight line speed.
Y'all so hard.
Well, put him back there for kick returns. Let him run a straight line.
I thought that was bad.
We might as well bring back.
Hey, we're not trying to praise Scotty like Skip Bayless.
I know, right? Jesus.
No, but I had this like one thing where we're getting all these like receivers, and like I remember a tweet with like Greg Allman. I was like, yeah, we could get rid of Darden, and he was like, but then you have no punt or kick return. I'm like, we don't have a kick or punt return with Darden starting anyway, so like, why does it matter?
Oh, he's so trash.
Yeah, what do we do with Darden?
All he wants to do is get hit.
The man is scared, man.
What do we do with Darden, Jonathan?
He just scared. Like I've seen his highlights in college.
Is it him or is it blocking?
He's too vertical, actually. I mean, too horizontal. Sorry.
He remind me of Dexter Jackson. I don't know if y'all remember him. Like he's tippy-toeing. He's like, you don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? But
has Darden ever went past the 25-yard line?
All the time.
Like, serious question. Has he ever went past 25? Does he know what it looks like past the 25-yard line?
I don't think.
Very few times. Very few times.
Like once out of the whole.
What was the last decent kick return we had?
I think he thinks he's going to get hit as soon as he touches the ball.
Was Spurlock our last touchdown kick return still?
Say what?
Was Spurlock our last kick return touchdown?
Yeah, Spurlock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's been that long?
Like the last greatest?
No, Clifton Smith had the last one.
Let me look. Hold on.
I
can verify this.
Clifton Smith, I think. No, Michael Spurlock in Atlanta 2010.
Bro, we got 4 positions that we still got to solidify, man. We got Darden, Keyshawn Vaughn, Scotty Miller, and Tyler Johnson.
Don't forget Bradley Pena.
They got to go, and we got to figure that out.
Hunter got to go too.
I don't think we draft for that though.
Nah, we can't draft for that. Nah, we got to.
We need a running back.
We never had.
We should get a new punter though, because kicking it out of bounds twice in a row is unacceptable.
Yeah,
I don't know what was wrong with Pena.
That was horrible.
If we can land that punter from 4th or 5th round, or we don't have a 5th, we can get a punter.
And
from
Hecker went to the Panthers. Hecker went to the Panthers too, so they're gonna have a good punter.
The thing with Bradley Payne, he be feeling himself. His swagger be on too high. He needs to be settled down. Sit on the sideline talking to Brady too much, bro. Settle down.
Brady be too happy, bro.
It was Spurlock. Spurlock was the last one.
That's crazy.
That was 2010 at the Atlanta game, wasn't it?
It's been 12 years since we got a kick return touchdown.
I remember that. That was it.
That's sad.
Cordell Patterson still out there.
Look, I do. I want to see Sammy Strotter. I want to see more. I want to see more from the special teams, man.
Got you.
Special teams can win games.
Dog, because that Rams game, man. Oh my gosh, bro, kicking the ball out of bounds, man. Keep Armstrong
like twice in a row. Like I don't understand.
Armstrong.
Why is he still here?
Fired.
We've been saying that for 2 years. He needs to be gone.
Y'all know why he's still there.
Did Cage do that? Did Cage do that in Atlanta?
Say what now?
Did Cage do that in Atlanta, or he was strictly a receiver?
He was the same thing in Atlanta because all the Atlanta fans was hollering to get rid of him.
Yeah, that's true.
He's horrible.
Yeah, they had Bosher. Bosher was good.
Let's be real. Ever since he got on the Bucs special team unit since 19, it's gotten worse. The playoff game was just pretty much summed it up. Like, are you serious?
I mean, to be honest with you, our special team's been hurting since 12 years. We said it. So.
Bro,
that wasn't the narrative, though. That wasn't talked about. That wasn't the narrative. That was not part of the narrative.
How wide's the field from like left to right? Like how wide? Like 50 yards?
Kicker, and now we have a curse. We need a break with the punter and special teams in general. But the kicker is all kind of solidified. Broken the curse a little bit for the kickers on the field goal side.
Wait, dude, Ryan Suckup?
Yeah, Suckup let us down too. Because we lost the game.
Are you about to say something?
No, I was about to say who's Brent. What's up, Brent?
Brent. What's up, Brent? See you, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, because I'm in my car, bro. I'm just getting off work. Man, y'all forgetting about the future Hall of Famer. Call Trask.
Oh my god. Bro, the chat about to get on you, bro. The chat's about to get on you.
Hey, I gotta
you might be out of here before you even begin.
Hey, Bob, I gotta go work, man.
Call the hitman Trask, man. What's up?
He gonna be.
Hey, I'm a Gators fan, but I don't even believe the Trask like that.
No, hold on. We're not done. We're not done with the special teams. Let me tell. And remember now, I've been preaching this for like several years now. Did you see? Even though special teams might not be effective in every game, but in games where it matters, when it's not performing well, it will damage and play a big role in the outcome. And we saw that in the Rams game. The kicks out of bounds played a big role in the outcome of the most important game of the freaking season.
Middle of the field possessions.
And we had a few block kicks last year too, didn't we?
Dog, Ryan Suckup took a step back. He was 23rd in kicking percentage. He took a step back. He getting paid a lot.
Yeah, he got paid. He was like, I'm gone.
He took a step back, folks. Let's be real.
If he make that kick,
and he can't kick that far either, which also sucks. Like he can't kick that far.
Should we have kept Brian Anger?
Hey, Brian Anger doing working at the Cowboys. I'm not even gonna lie.
So who would y'all have now? Brian Anger or Pinion right now?
I feel like Brian Anger was good. I don't feel like we should have got rid of him. He said 30-day ban.
Hey, but I want to see what the defense gonna do, man.
Don't do it.
I think it's defense.
Hey, so can y'all name like based on our defense? We have 34 defense in a nickel pack, a hybrid nickel package. Who are your front four? What is in your nickel based package? Who is your front four?
Tryon, Shaq, Vita Vea,
Nacho.
That's it.
Or whoever we get in the draft.
Yeah.
Somebody young.
See, that's what I'm saying. The D line is that's the priority. I don't care about no Julio Jones or no Tyrann Matthew. I don't care about none of that.
But this is my like you said earlier. If one of those Georgia D linemen fall, you trade up. You got to go get him. But this is my question: is he going to be a 5 technique and a 3 technique and a 3 technique?
Well, you want versatility, right? So even though Jordan Davis is a big dude, but you've seen how he ran, so he can play up and down that line.
But we're not going to get Jordan Davis.
But Jordan Davis
is not falling at 27.
Hey, I'll be down. Nah, we should trade up. We should trade up.
If you go up, you get him.
Yeah.
So y'all willing to get rid of a second and a third round?
No, do a third. No, don't give up your second. Do a third. Do like a swap first and give up a third or fourth to go up.
So we're only gonna have the first 2 picks and then 6th, 7th round.
That's fine.
That's not bad.
But let's be real. How often do we have a third rounder?
I would swap first, give him a third this year.
Third rounder since what? 2018.
Isaiah, what you talking about? You said you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind taking. Isaiah, didn't you say you wouldn't mind taking D lineman back to back?
Yeah, I would. Oh, that would be perfect. Oh, that'd be perfect.
That man, for real.
That's a better outcome. Get whatever D lineman at the end and whatever D lineman in the second round.
Well, the free agency told y'all what the Bucs gonna do. It literally it's telling y'all. It's literally telling y'all what they gonna do.
Man, we finna throw the ball just about every play. Running down,
running back.
I'm talking about defense.
I had this problem. I had this problem with our.
We need a running back. Go ahead.
I had a problem with this D line last year because we would have like these like rotations and like we would take Vita out. Like we'll have Vita in first down and like second down, but it'd take him out third down. I'm like, why would you take him down? Why would you take him out in the most important like down of like that whole drive? Like I don't understand. Like our rotations were questionable sometimes.
He rushed a lot last year.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying this. 7, 8 deep. It's not hard, folks. We gotta get deeper and younger and fresher. We gotta get deep.
We gotta get
deep.
We gotta get young.
Deep. The Rams got a deep O line. I mean, deep. They got a deep D line. They was like 7 deep.
The Niners too.
The Niners got a deep D line. Like we gotta get that deep. That's why I would not mind back-to-back D linemen. In the draft,
I agree with
first round, second round, first round, third round. I would not.
Trenches win football games.
Or we're gonna keep.
It makes your secondary look a hell of a lot better.
That D line, that pass rush without the blitz, it's horrible. Let's be real.
But do y'all feel the pick at 27 will come in right away and just be an impact?
He ain't got no choice but to. He got to.
He better, big dog.
What's that one dude too? What's that one dude too? Wyatt, right?
Hey, but why do the Bucs D linemen? Why do they want big linemen just thinking this is a running lead and it's a passing lead? Like why do they?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think they figured it out. They like, yeah, we gotta get some speed on that D line.
Bro, as soon as that quarterback goes out of pocket, no one's chasing him. Who's gonna catch it?
And just remember, you don't have to get a big old defensive lineman. I mean, Aaron Donald is not that big. He's strong. But he is not like as big as Davis.
Man, let me tell you something, bro.
If we can find that cream in the crop down the road of the draft, we'll pick him.
What you mean?
The reason why Aaron Donald is so dominant was the same reason why Sapp was. Because they already shorter. Because they shorter, man, they get up under them big boys.
Leverage.
Once you get up under, you can move wherever you want them.
Hey, but don't.
All right, Bucko, I gotta go, man.
Hey, don't leave out your boy from Aaron Donald. He learned a lot of his past.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think your smoke is here, Big Buck. Let me.
No, that's Norm. He
George
was here earlier.
George.
Oh, George. Oh, that's it. Okay.
All right.
I remember George.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's up,
man?
What's up? That's the Kyle Trask. That's my Kyle Trask brother, huh?
Let me go on mute, man. Hold on.
He said no.
That's my Kyle Trask brother. What's up, man?
That's not me, man.
Not me. Not mine.
I will say that Jason Licht has done a good job.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He has done a good job this year, man. You got to give him props.
His career.
Absolutely. This year is the only year he's been doing well.
Was it him or was it Brady?
I think it was Brady.
A little bit of Brady.
I don't think
man, I can't.
Brady didn't say get Logan Ryan.
He called and told Logan.
Hey, I got a question. Is Will Golson coming back?
Well, he wants to come back as a Buck. He wants to retire as a Buck, but it's going to be the contract has to make sense. You can't bring a guy like that you can't give him $7 million. Can't do that.
No.
Please. I got a good one. Since we're talking about defense. Devin White. What happens if he doesn't progress this year?
Out of there.
What do we do with that?
I think we've seen what he can do. I don't think he gets better than what he is, what he showed us. Honestly,
he can talk a lot of noise. Though, I tell you that.
That's about it, man.
Well, see, what we got to realize is the fifth year option is picked up, so he'll be here in 2023, but he could be a viable trade candidate if he don't show up.
Yeah. So what we gonna do right after Tom Brady, man? That's what I want to know.
This year we trade up.
I just said I'm going to stick to my word on Wednesday's tape. So if there is a quarterback like Willis or Pickett that drops to 27, that might be the pick for the future. If Trask is not in,
not with the QBs next year.
Y'all worrying about the wrong things.
We got called Trask. What are you saying?
If Trask is not
they
in,
showed us what they thought of Trask last year. He didn't even touch the sideline. The sideline.
Well, hey, man, come on, man. Bruce Arians and Gabbert said, man, they homeboys, man. Them dudes.
You guys seen the preseason?
Well, this probably gonna be BA's last year anyway.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now with Kyle Trask. If he's not the backup, that's a red flag. Major red flag.
It ain't no red flag for me. I just
second round pick, man. That's a second round pick. We could have had anybody besides him.
For real. This is why I did not like Tom Brady coming back. Because we could have let Trask play next year. It's a better quarterback class.
But we would have won 7 games.
What?
If you won 7 games, you won 13 wins.
Man. You got to go, bro.
That's a Gainesville fan, man.
You won 13 wins or 7 games. What you want,
Isaiah,
man?
get him out of here, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I'm gonna ask the power to see in the chat room.
Okay.
Get him out of here.
Chat room, what you think about Brent O'Neal? In or out?
Out.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Listen.
I'm gonna give you a chance
bro,
to
Brady is 45 years old. Hold up. Brady is 45.
Send him on the bench with Keyshawn Vaughn.
Are y'all gonna keep saying, "Oh my God, who we gonna have?"
That
45-year-old threw 5,000 yards.
Yes,
even in the Buffalo with
MVP status.
Look at his.
He's gonna play 2 more years. I think Brady's gonna play 2 more years.
Man threw like 40 touchdowns.
Man, I don't mind Brady playing to 50, man.
If he keeps playing the way he is, he can stay for as long as he wants.
Man, I don't. Man,
still playing 5,000 yards a year. I don't mind.
We have to run that ball more, fellas. That's just what it is.
That's
he can't drop back
at the end of the day, man. I'm more of a defensive guy. I like defense. To me, defense wins championships. I don't really care about quarterbacks and all that.
But what I'm saying is, it's the issue. Like this is the problem I have with that Kyle Trask pick, and I'm a Gator fan all day, born and raised, right? So
I'm a Gator fan too.
You're in win now mode. You don't make that pick in the second round. You just don't do that. So now the pressure is now we're looking at it. At least he got to be the backup. The backup.
I think they did that though because they probably knew Brady wasn't. It was a chance he wasn't gonna come back this season.
I get it, but I'm saying this year he needs to be the backup. He got to be on the field.
Can I ask y'all something?
Go ahead.
Why Ty Bowles keep dropping Via in coverage?
Oh, that's interesting.
Bro, it's worked though. It has worked. JPP, Shaq.
Well, if that's the case, why is he dropping Anthony Nelson in coverage?
I'm not gonna lie. Anthony Nelson is good at coverage. He's got good IQ.
No, not when he was covering that.
Look, you wish. Come on, man.
I don't want that flat. That is not a big drop back in coverage. No
bro, when that wide receiver like that tight end gets behind Anthony Nelson ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is hit him with one move.
Or he stopped the play on the defensive end. What was it? The Eagles? He dropped the coverage and he patted down.
Shaq got an interception.
The Eagles.
Did you really say Anthony Nelson's nothing wrong with him in coverage? Did you just really say that?
I think he's better in coverage than he is rushing.
Oh no!
Oh dang!
You wish, bro. That was a skeptical take right there.
Because the Eagles.
Hey, if that's the case, we could trade him, get some picks.
I'm sorry.
You can play good in coverage. You wish versus the Eagles.
A pass rusher is better in coverage than he is rushing the passer.
There was that.
That's
crazy. In the
crazy.
Eagles game, I think. Where
No, see what we got. See, here it is. It was that one play. No. I need real evidence. I don't need one play. I need to see consistency in coverage, and I don't see Anthony Nelson. No.
Yeah, like Shaq got that interception, but I don't think he's like that good in coverage.
270 pounds in coverage. I'm sorry. What is that? How does that add up?
I see what you're trying to do. You wish you must got something to do. You're trying to get up out of here.
I actually do got to go in 5 minutes. To be honest.
Yeah, I knew it. That's what it was.
That's not it. You got tired, huh? You got tired. That's why you did that. I see what's going on over here. But I'm saying, real talk. It doesn't make any sense to drop that dude in coverage. I think he'll be better at the 5 technique. I will say that.
That was probably Todd interviewing for a head coach position. He's probably
because he got the size. He has that. Look, he has the size. He's 6'5". He's long, and he can get. If he can get down at the 3-point at the 5 technique, or you can put it at 3 technique. I think he'll be a problem. I think he'll be a better at about 15 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Get him up to 85.
I'll tell you this: I'd rather have Carl Nassib over Anthony Nelson.
You might be able to get Carl Nassib back. Yeah. You might be able to get him back. He might be the odd man out on Las Vegas.
He's better than Anthony Nelson. He's better than Anthony Nelson.
As far as rushing technique on the outside.
What we do is
move
Did I redeem myself?
Move Anthony to the 5 and bring Carl Nassib back. I like that. A low contract too, a cheap contract. I like that.
I think I heard some SMB. I think I heard some SMB slander.
Nah, it was no slander. I'm just saying.
They'll be picking off the cornerbacks. Come on now. The only reason why the cornerbacks are so bad because of our D line. There was no pressure on the pass.
I'm going to stress that. I'm going to stress that to the day they do it. Get 2 D linemen out of this draft.
The only reason why the Rams
they can't cover for like 15 seconds
is because their D line. Their D line is crushing people.
So let me give y'all an example. So the 49ers pass rush, win rate, and all that was top 10, right? Their secondary passing yards was ranked in the top 10, but we look at the 49ers secondary and be like, nah.
Yeah.
But the D line made the secondary look
better. Same goes for the Rams. The secondary was not that great.
Like I swear, our secondary is being asked to cover 15 seconds, like a whole play.
They had Eric
Here's the problem.
At safety. That's
when Todd Bowles blitz, 53% of the time, that hurt the
97% of the time.
Because we can't get there with 4. You can't.
And when we don't get there, and when they don't get there, it's game time.
Yep. Even Todd Bowles
First down.
Jones blitz coverage.
First down. God dang it.
It needs to be defensive. It needs to be defensive line, man. That first pick.
No doubt about it.
This year definitely gonna tell me if Shaq Barrett worth all that money, because he better not be ghosting 5 games in a row and then get 3 sacks one game and then ghost another.
He restructured his contract. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah. He better.
Bro, he don't.
How much do Bucs have in cap space for everybody?
He don't deserve all that money.
I'm gonna check for you. I'm gonna check.
Who said he didn't deserve?
Shaq needs to stop ghosting. He'll get 4 sacks. He'll get 4 sacks in one game and then not get any sacks.
Think about it this way. So Chandler obviously got to deal with the Raiders. Big deal. And he got 10 sacks in last season. Did you know 5 of those sacks, half of the sacks were one game?
One game.
That means the rest of the 16 games, or I'm sorry, 15 games, non-factor.
Nothing.
And look how long it took him to get 5 more
Chandler
sacks.
Jones over Shaq Barrett?
Yeah, but who else they had over there helping them? JJ Watt?
He was hurt.
Who else they had?
Yeah, he was hurt.
But he put up numbers without JJ though. That's the point though.
The number 40.
I have to run the tape because sometimes these tackles be making Shaq Barrett not even see the backfield.
All right, so the restructure of his contract this year, his cap hit is $7 million. It was 19, but it's $7 million this year.
Oh,
so how much cap space does Tampa have altogether?
So right now they have
6 point.
And this might not count for Mike's
10. They got 10. They got $10 million available.
Is this with Mike's restructure contract as well?
Yeah, that's with everything. Yeah, that's $10 million left right now.
So let me ask you guys this.
That's not too bad, actually.
The focus of the draft, we can agree, should be D-line, fix the trenches.
100%.
And okay, the second wave of free agency, you know, like depth players or players that sign right before camp and stuff. If I'm just saying, because I thought he would have signed by now, but if Fournette and Jones is still out there, do you bring them back on one-year deals just for the hell of it?
So after the draft,
I don't think Rojo is going to come back if Leonard Fournette comes back, in my opinion.
I'll tell you this. This might be on the works too.
I agree.
So Melvin Gordon
that.
Fournette are in talks with us. It probably will come down to who's the cheaper one between Melvin Gordon and Fournette. And Marlon Mack, you said, right? He's probably another person we could pick up. They're all quality running backs.
Yeah, Marlon going to be the cheapest out of those three.
But we can't get Cordell too.
Risk high reward for Melvin Gordon because of his injuries. And then Lenny, he kind of did get hurt, sort of. But he would be a better high risk, high reward for Lenny Fournette. But he will also cost more money, which therefore, you know, it'd be hard to, get some draft players or maybe
they
another
put Russell
pickup.
Gage in the slot?
Wait, are we talking about Russell Gage? We're talking about running back? What's going on?
No, I'm just asking. Do we put him in the slot, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what he's probably going to be. No, but I'm saying from a running back perspective, Brady already has experience with Fournette, so he's probably going to vouch for him. But I know Fournette, he's 27, 28 now, so he's looking for that last bag. So that's why. So I can't blame him for that. But if you can get a cheap deal, like you said, with Mack or even Melvin Gordon, I do like the sound of that.
High risk, high reward.
You know, it's still so crazy to me.
Would you draft a running back in the third round?
No.
I would say second if that running back is still available. But I know everyone will favor the D-line.
You know what's so crazy to me? Well, I'm looking at like these running backs, and like Rojo, like 24, isn't he?
Yeah, he's young.
Rojo's still young too. That's just like crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know if he want to come back, man. He's a little diva too, in a sense. He's like that introvert diva, you know.
Bruce Arians don't.
I don't know. I feel like if you make one mistake and then you get put in a doghouse, I don't know. I kind of be mad too.
I want to get back to the Melvin Gordon situation. I like that.
Me too.
But he's injury prone. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's
high risk, high reward. What kind of back you got to think? Like, do we need a back that can just run in between the tackles and catch every down back, or you just need a first and second down, and you're gonna have
he'll do it all,
every down.
They're gonna bring a third down back in.
Especially,
I just believe the Bucs just want to go younger. I think they just want to go younger at running back. They've been doing some research on Isaiah Spiller. They've been on him lately.
Is he related to CJ?
Oh, is like a brother or dad? Maybe.
Yeah, it's like cousin or brother, something like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, folks. I gotta go.
Hey, that's
I'll be back in like 30 minutes if you guys are still on.
All right.
See you.
All right.
Hey, I will say though, like if the smoke clears. Oh God. What'd you say?
So here's the running backs. Let me give you a list of running backs, right? Since we got that topic up, and I know this is brought up. So you got Isaiah Spiller, Kenneth Walker III, Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, Damian Pierce, Jerome Ford, Brian Robinson Jr., Tyler Batty, James Cook, Hassan Haskins, Kenneth Brooks, Zamir White. I'm naming all the good ones, like the ones that stand out. That's
Give me James Cook.
You think Cook falls?
Yeah, he gonna fall.
Yeah.
He won't go before Zaire, the other back, because he's an inside runner. But Cook shows he can be developed into a third down back or possibly be an every down back. But he can catch. The biggest question for all rookie running backs is always can they block and pick up the blocking scheme on the next level. So that'll be my biggest concern. And that's Brady's gonna look at that real hard, like, hey, he can't pick up the blocks. I don't want him out here. Or can he make the right reads on the blitz pickup?
You just think about Damian Pierce, man. Damian Pierce is nice.
Yeah.
What happens if Lenny doesn't come back?
Are we gonna get that third and one?
Keyshawn Vaughn, I guess.
Look, man, I'm just not working. I'm not rocking with Keyshawn Vaughn. I'm done with that. I'm done.
Hey, if the smoke clears and Cordell Patterson's still out there, I would sign him. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm done with Keyshawn Vaughn, man. I'm done with that. No, we done passed.
You didn't like them. You didn't like them flashes he had last season.
Last couple of years, there's been some better running backs.
Yep.
we didn't pick them.
That's true. Yeah, Keyshawn wouldn't have gotten that one touchdown that he got unless Cyril Grayson was blocking.
He got drafted in the third round. That dude was a 5th, 6th round pick, man. He got overdrafted bad.
Yeah,
I got something for you.
There, right?
Can we all agree to this? Since we keep talking about the quarterback position, can we all agree that Bruce Arians would not swallow his pride and admit they made a mistake getting Kyle Trask in the 2nd round last year? Can he? I mean, you were talking about trading for Deshaun. Can you just admit that it wasn't the right overdraft?
He does a lot of smoke screen, man. I'll never believe what he says the first time. I never do.
No, do you think he's done this year and he left Kyle Trask for the next coaching staff?
But Kyle Trask didn't even make the active game day roster. He like Buddy said, he didn't even see the sideline. Like he couldn't beat out Blaine Gabbert or Von Griffin, and you was a 2nd pick.
Yeah, he was always inactive.
That was a flag to me. Like that was some concern. I'm like, okay, I can see him. I can see Griffin staying on the practice squad, and he's the 3rd quarterback on game day, the active roster. But he didn't even do that. So I mean, and then they're saying he still has to develop some more. So I mean, Brady's there. He ain't gonna want to give up no reps. Brady wants all the reps. So that's why I don't think it wasn't in the best.
And if BA the QB whisperer, he should have been Kyle Trask should be good to go right now. I don't believe it either, but I'm just saying.
If he's not the backup this year, it was a bad pick.
Yeah.
Should have been the backup last year.
Yeah, he should have been last year because we seen Blaine come in and not do anything.
Is Blaine Gabbert gonna even be back? They're gonna make sure they sign his man crush.
Somebody on the chat room brought up Cordell Patterson, man. What do y'all think about that?
I'll be down for Def. Like if he wants to sign to a minimum or whatever. I'll be down for it.
The only back on the roster is Gio, right?
No, it's not Vaughn. Vaughn's the only one.
No,
Gio and Vaughn, but we already said Vaughn's. We don't want him.
But how do you use if you went out to
Cordell would be great because he could play multiple. Cordell can play multiple positions.
For the bank though. That's the only problem.
Cordell would be perfect.
Yeah. He'll be our returner, and he could play wide receiver if we need him to go in for a 4 set or something.
True,
he's still fast. He's still fast somehow. This man. Crazy.
He was their offense. He was Atlanta's offense last year.
Yeah, he carried Atlanta, and he carried my fantasy team.
Yeah.
Oh wow. He said we should restructure that Donovan number 76's contract.
But he's not going to restructure, man. He's about the bread, bro. He's not going to restructure, even though his play isn't.
No, but you guys not getting it. He took the extension because that opened up more cap space. I know it's a higher cap hit this year, but the extensions, him and Marpet got that gave more cap room. Right. So I don't mean and then
kicking the can down the road. That's all.
Yeah, but the extensions could be voidable too. But I don't want them to keep doing that and we be in cap hell in the next year or two. I don't want to end up like the Saints or Atlanta or anything
unfortunately, that's what we're heading at.
I know.
Yeah. I looked at the cap space for 2020. Boy, it's horrible.
It's gonna happen.
That's exactly what
we're doing. Like the Saints. The Saints somehow avoid it every year.
That's what we're doing right now. We're becoming the Saints.
I'm gonna say this. Think about this now. Y'all know that Amazon probably finna get Sunday ticket. Think about that revenue and the cap will go up some more.
It goes up to $250 million in 2024. But as the cap rises, the cap rises, the player ride the money for the player. They want more money because they see the cap going up. They like, well, the cap up, so I want some money.
Yeah, for the quarterbacks.
So
we're gonna be in trouble in about 2 years.
10 minutes,
2 or 3 years.
We got about 10 minutes left. We're gonna close this out on some topics here. We're gonna jump back onto the free agency. Let's end this locker room session for Friday. Let's talk about the grade that you will give the Bucs right now.
In terms of free agents, signing.
Yeah. What kind of grade would you give them? Let's. I'm gonna go down the list here. So Grislow, we're gonna start with you, then Big Buck, then Aubrey, then George, then Exclusive Garbage. So Grislow, what's your grade for the Bucs this free agency, and kind of break it down? What you think?
I would say probably A+, maybe even S, to be honest. Like, this has been Light's like best draft by like far, and we finally got more DB presence in the backfield because our oldest dude was 25 years old. So now they finally have more people to learn from, and our veteran will actually be on the field, hopefully, instead of just on the sideline. So, yeah, I get probably like A+, near close to S, especially with like the Shaq Mason, and now we have a true wide receiver number 3, especially, and number 2 if Godwin probably ain't ready for the first couple of games. But yeah, that's what I'll give it.
Okay, well, Big Bucks, what you got on that? What's your grade, man?
I give it a B+. I like the fact that you address the safety position. I think that's going to create competition with him and Mike Edwards, but you can also play Mike Edwards in the slot. I think the question is going to be what do you do eventually with Jamel Dean and Sean Murphy Bunting? Like, that's going to be a question. Who do you keep out of those two or move on after this season? I like the fact that they traded for a guard. I do like that. The Russell Gage signing, that's interesting. I mean, I'm just ready to see how that pans out. Like, I don't expect immediate results, but I think once they get further into the season, maybe, week 6, 7, or 8, when they really get going, halfway going. I think that's when he'll really take off. But I'll give it a B+ right now. I mean, it's still just the first week because I think they'll sign some more quality depth players on lower contracts. Because I'm really curious to see what's going to happen at the running back situation. I think that's going to, like you said, when the smoke clears, I think we're going to see a running back emerge.
Okay. Aubrey, what you got for the Bucks grade, man?
Yeah, I got it a B+ as well. I feel like Big Bucks, man. I'm really focusing on the draft and the rest of free agent on running backs, man, because I feel like the narrative or what everybody trying to push is like, oh, running backs ain't important, but you got to be versatile. You got to be able to run the ball and throw the ball. Something might be lacking one game, and you got to run the ball, man. So if we got to get one good running back or running back by committee, do something. Yeah, and maybe we can, draft. I mean, sign another defensive lineman, for the cheap, somebody who would want to come ring chase or whatever. So, yeah, I give it a B+, man. I like all other moves, pretty solid and stuff like that.
Okay.
The Pats gave us a little gimme with the 5th round, but I'll take it.
Okay, well, George, what you think, man? What's your grade?
I'm gonna go with A. As of today, an A. Okay. I think we picked up some good guys. I'm also going to say incomplete because we don't know what's going to happen still. We got a lot of guys that are out there still. Are they going to come or not? When it comes to Gronk, when it comes to Lenny, when it comes to Will, a lot of the backups. So we just have to wait and see. But this draft is so important. Defensive line. We have to go defensive line in this draft. We have to running back, I don't know. We'll see. I thought that running back maybe in the 3rd round. But like you said, back-to-back defensive line would be so important in this draft here. So we'll see what Jason does. But right now, as of today, an A.
Okay, good. Appreciate that. Exclusive Garvey, what?
I'm gonna go with it. I'm probably like A-, B+. I feel like we didn't get better. We just feel what we lost. Specifically Shaq Mason. Like, that was my biggest take, and of course Tom coming back. But other than that, I feel like we just replaced guys that we lost. We don't have AB, we replaced him with Gage, and it's like, is that really better than the team we came in with the season last year? I don't feel we really improved.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, that's a twist.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
so basically it's kind of like AB to Gage. That's not really moving the needle.
Upgrade. Yeah, and then we don't have
that might be
running
a downgrade.
So you're saying the Shaq Mason to Ali Marpet Ali Marpet to Shaq Mason is a downgrade or equal?
No, that's about equal. Because I seen Ali give up a lot of pressures last season. Could be his head injury.
That's a good twist right here. What you brought up here, man.
Yeah, because Ali, I mean, we could see him. He knew he was teetering down. That's why he retired. I could kind of see the downgrade because it was times Tom didn't have enough time because of Ali too. Ali was getting whooped. So I think Shaq could come in. Yeah, I mean, he walked away for a reason, man. Probably his health and all that. I feel like we still have a lot of holes, running back, D line, and secondary still. Though we're still dealing with that same secondary, guys. We lost Jordan Whitehead.
But
And,
Logan Ryan.
Yeah, Logan Ryan, but I mean, Logan Ryan isn't young. Y'all talking about getting young, you know? So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, like I feel as we're gonna have a winning season, and what's that's gonna be when Brady leaves, we're gonna have a high draft pick, a low draft pick, first round draft pick again. So.
Wow, that's a great. That was a curveball. That because looking at everybody's responses, yours was the biggest curveball. That was like, oh, not really. It's pretty much the same. Like that makes me think of it like from a different standpoint. Get AP Gage, Marpet, Shaq Mason. So basically replace what we lost.
Yeah.
I can definitely.
And to his Gage point, Gage, I mean, if we being honest, Gage probably not as good as EB.
No.
You feel me? So that's what a downgrade.
Right? Yeah.
So it puts a different perspective with the free agent now. I mean, so if I had to, based on what the Bucs lost, I have to give them an 8 based on they was able to at least stay afloat in those positions. So I can't give them a bad grade because if they just would have went sugar honey iced tea, I'd have been like, oh hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like those guys they did pick up do fill the void that the Bucs lost. AB, Gage, okay, I get that. I get AB is, of course, even at this stage, I think he's still a beast. You know what I'm saying? His acceleration is crazy. I don't care what we say about him, but his acceleration and his route running is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, even at 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then with Shaq Mason, I know he graded out better than Ali Marpet. So that's a trade-off right there. That's pretty much kind of like even Stevens there. You know what I'm saying? Two really good guards that feel the need. Lost Marpet. Now, the Kappa situation. I'm surprised nobody really ain't bring up the Stinney.
I feel like him and Stinney like equal.
So that's equal there.
I feel because he showed his butt in that Super Bowl, man. I was really surprised at what he was able to do.
I think it also depends on like where they line up because I feel like Stinney would do well on like right guard because he already has like a little bit of chemistry with Wirfs because he's played there. But like it depends if Shaq Mason I don't know. I don't remember who said it, but like someone said with Shaq Mason go to left guard to how about Donovan?
He's a pure right guard. He's a pure right guard.
So it's like, what do they do there? Like, who do they change?
Stinney showed he could move around though. That's one thing I can say.
That's why they brought him back.
Yeah, I will say if we had Wirfs and we had Godwin against the Rams, I think we would have won that game. So if we're even, I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Right.
We would have still won if Sucker would have made a field goal.
True.
Good catch right there. That's a good catch. Whoever, that's a good one right there. Sucker got it. Look, there's still some holes, even though everybody's happy, excited, whatever. But there's still some very important issues.
Yeah, that's why I said like a B plus because there's still room for it to go up. If you
right,
this is
next week, Mark. Yeah, this is the second. This is the second part 2.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give a grade next Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because we might be quiet. They might be quiet next week.
It's all about Gronk.
So if they get Gronk back, if they start, if we started a baseline what C, right? So if they get Gronk, was a C plus, B plus? What is that? I mean, like
C plus.
If we get Cordell Patterson, then I feel that should be an A plus because we need a back, and he can do what Lenny and Rojo struggle to do, which is catch the ball.
So we looking at
third down back
running back.
Third down back is important. We need that.
Yeah,
it's crazy right now. Like right now, we're like less because we have like no running back, like at all.
So we're looking at Cordell Patterson as a running back.
I can't see him as a running back.
Who's our defensive ends right now?
You don't have any. That's why I said the first 2 picks got to be D linemen to play that 5 technique and be able to play in on a nickel base package.
Well, you got to think about it. See, I think so. You got your base 4-3, right? You know, your nose tackle, your D tackle, your D ends. And then when you have a 3-4, you got your nose tackle and a 5 technique and a 3 technique. So
and outside linebackers,
and then you got your outside linebackers. So you got Shaq Barrett and Joe Tryon, right? So we got some juice at right there. You could say some juice, but on that line, that 3 and that 5 technique gotta have some juice. Some juice.
That's why I say we gotta bring Suh back because he flashed a lot, even when he wasn't expected to like that. Suh really showed up a lot.
About the money though. Let's not forget that he about that bread.
Yeah, okay.
So
you see his Twitter account? That's all about money.
It's all about money.
He just had twins, man. Come on,
can you blame Sue for that? If you look at his stats from last year and base it off what his contract was, would you say he outperformed his contract? Or
I think he did.
I mean, this is the most sacks he had in the last 4 years. He had 7 sacks.
Granted, now we're just talking about the surface level. Now, when you start going underneath them sacks, and when did they come against what line and what games, it gets a little different then.
I mean, like whenever they came, we needed it.
I felt like he was able to hold his gap, like he was able to hold his contain his gap. And when he did get a good push and contain his gap, that kind of freed up. Shaq was able to make plays, or JPP was able to get a one-on-one when he was able to hold his gap. But the only way it looked good is if Shaq or JPP won their one-on-one matchup.
I will say this though, I think we kind of need to get past this big and rugged stopping the run crap.
Yeah, that's what I said that earlier. Like, we got the idea we want to stop the run, but it's a passing league.
Nah, man, you got to get some juice on that D line. So that so even picking up guys in free agency, a lot of those guys are veteran guys, but at least they're not super old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they under some guys are under 30. There's a couple still sitting out there, right at 30. Still got some juice in them. But this big rugged stop the run, even we stopped the run, but the passing statistics look bad.
Like, no team wanted to run on us like firsthand.
They
anyway,
need to.
They need to. They can throw on you.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, week 2 will be much more quieter because week 1 was crazy across the board. Deshaun Watson, Devontae Adams, Baker Mayfield crying, the Saints and the Panthers and the Kitty Cats. They got left with their pants down.
I've been clowning on them on Twitter, bro. I've been clowning.
I'm looking at they clowning the rest of the NFC South. They're not clowning.
Yeah, they already have a thing. It shows Browns 3 and the Falcons 28 in the free agency.
They clowning. That's the great thing about it. See, this is the reason why I say A+, because look at the NFC South, the rest of them.
Yeah.
They look like clowns.
But hey, every team inquired about Deshaun Watson though. We are all 4 teams inquired about him. Like, don't overlook that.
No, what I'm saying, but at least we was like, all right, we straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Brady back
because Brady came back,
right? But the rest of them, they courted, like the Panthers courted Watson for a year. They got done the worst. You know what I'm saying? He basically played them for a whole entire year.
Going to the Browns.
Hey, but like not even that. Like with the South,
he's going to the Browns because they got the best massage parlors in Cleveland. Let's be real.
So in a way, I'm kind of happy he went to the AFC because, like, look, like NFC's like up for grabs right now. Like a lot of teams just aren't as good as the AFC.
The thing about with the Watson not being in the NFC South, that helps the Bucs, of course, but it hurts the rest of them bad. Like it hurts them, like because think about it, Watson is a problem moving forward. Like we can sit here but in him in the NFC South moving forward, it's like, oh boy, here we go. 3-4 years, like, oh, we got to deal with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like. So,
and it puts a sour taste in it puts the sour taste in like the other QBs, like the people who were starting's mouth, like Matt Ryan, for example. Like how do you feel like now they're like coming back to
Well, see, there you go. So
he's a professional.
Now the Saints got to massage Winston. The Falcons got to massage Matt Ryan. The Panthers got to find a way. Like so, they all in cluster right now. We just like.
Well, this is the thing, Matt Ryan understood the business. Because they was asking him this 2 years ago about the Falcons moving on from it. He's dealt with that the last 2 years, so he understands it's a business. So I don't think he's bothered by him because he's still getting paid no matter what. In my honest opinion, when you look at his contract, Jameis, on the other hand, he's a free agent. I think with the Deshaun decision, I thought whether Atlanta or New Orleans got him, Jameis was gonna go to the loser of that deal, or even sign with the Colts, because the Colts, supposedly what I read, the Colts offered a contract to him, supposedly.
I'm expecting to see a signing by him. Well, I'm trying to check my New Orleans sources, but I'm expecting to see a signing by him by the end of the day, or we at the end of the day, but at least by Monday or Tuesday, because the Saints freed up $30 million. They $30 million under the cap. So
if Jameis was their guy, what's taking them so long? He's been with them. Like,
Well, he
it
said
should
he
be a
got offered a
no-brainer.
contract, but he
Yeah, he already got
off
offered, but he
already.
views himself as a starter.
But they chased Deshaun Watson, and now it's kind of like business. Like now you in the driver's seat. Like now you got to raise the price because you freed up all this money. You know what I'm saying? So you got the money to pay me. So don't play with me. You know, it's business. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna pay Deshaun.
Yeah, y'all gonna pay Deshaun, but you're not gonna pay me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, like. So
Or they could get Baker Mayfield.
This last comment.
Nah,
right
Baker wants to go to the Colts.
So this last comment right here, Vincent Wright, we ranked 24th in pass defense.
No pass rush.
Because we was
ranked number 1 against the run.
That don't. Why do our fans take so to heart the number 1 rush defense like that really means something?
I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you can throw on us with ease, and then, like I said, you're blitzing so much. All they doing is going right there where the blitz coming at.
Like we don't verse Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor every game. So it's like why does it matter?
And if you want to be honest, Jonathan Taylor ran down our throats against Indy, but they waited too late to start running him.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, once they got going, we couldn't stop them.
So here's the update. So Deshaun Watson's base salary this year is $1 million. So if he's suspended, it'll come out of that $1 million.
Oh, he gonna see 4 to 6 games, hands down.
But look at the cap hit, $1 million. That ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing. I wish that was in my pocket.
If he gets suspended, that ain't gonna hurt the Browns. The Browns got they didn't give up no players from what I see. They kept their players.
And they got Amari Cooper. They got Cooper too.
They don't have much to give up, really.
They got some good defensive players.
They got a good roster, man. They got a good roster.
Yeah,
they got to still pay Jadavion and Clowney.
They needed an adult. They needed an adult at quarterback. They needed an adult. That's what they needed.
Can you say Jimmy G?
The Colts and the Seahawks are in a jam right now. They like, do we get Jimmy G or do we get Mariota?
Winston, Baker, yeah, because that's what Baker said. Because the Browns said that they'll agree with his trade now because obviously they got Deshaun, and he said his place is the Colts. That's where he wants to go.
The Colts are ready. The Colts are ready, man.
Yeah.
Well, fellas,
a quarterback away.
I had a great time opening up the locker room for the first time on Locker Room Fridays. That's what we're gonna start doing on. It went well too. It went better than I thought.
Hey, congrats on that podcast, by the way.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be putting out some content on the podcast. I'll put the link. I'll send the link out eventually. You know what I'm saying? And I'll start doing some stuff on podcasts, man. Spotify. And I'll go to Apple as well. But just trying to make some moves like Jason Licht. I'm just saying, like I got an off season too. You know, I gotta do something on my end. I mean, come on, man. I can't stay stagnant.
Yeah, we still waiting for that setup, bro.
Super Bowl of bust, and I'm sitting here same old. No, I got to get to different platforms, you know, now because you can also watch this live stream on Twitter as well, and I'm also put it on Facebook, so I can just go on StreamYard and then just point it to Twitter and Facebook, and I can point it around, and so whatever platform you on at the time, you see me pop up, I'm there.
What's your Twitter handle?
I had to look at it again. I had to redo some stuff.
Is it Buck Nation, right?
Buck Nation 813.
Yeah, Buck Nation. Yeah.
So yeah, so if you're not on YouTube and I pop up on live, it'll show up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to follow you right now, Buck Nation 813.
Are there you and Travis still?
Followers, it ain't much over there. You know, I ain't really been. But I'm gonna start, like I said, I'm gonna start doing a lot more outside of the YouTube platform because there's multiple platforms out here. So I would like to thank all you guys.
We get Instagram soon.
I'm gonna do Instagram eventually. I try to stay off of that as a whole in the story. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming into the locker room today. I really enjoyed everybody's topics of discussion. There were a couple of areas it was like, but that was just entertainment there. Don't take it personal. And I had a great time. Everybody got along fine. The chat room was live and effective.
The chat room was making moves. They were the shooters.
Great
they were the shooters.
It was good to see a couple new faces, and I like my original old heads here. You know, my OGs. That ended right here. But gentlemen, any closing remarks? Let's start with Grizzlo.
No closing remarks. Just draft can't come fast enough. You know, like it just can't. Like taking forever to get. get there. Also, Isaiah, hopefully, like maybe soon you could do another collab with Tampa too.
Yeah.
Y'all had a very good collab and all that.
Done in the background, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Just draft needs to come faster. I want to know who we're gonna get.
Okay. Bucks, big Bucks.
Just to repeat what he said, but I'll take it a step further. The season can't get here fast enough for me. And once again, congratulations on your success, what you're doing. Don't scare me like you did the other night when I closed with you talking about the Jackson. You going to work with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Don't scare me like that, man. you
giving out money.
It's
giving out money, man. I'm trying to get some of that money, you know. Give me to a 4-year deal, you know, a 4-year deal for like $100,000. You know, I can take that.
Yeah, we'll all play wide receiver for Jacksonville.
Right. Exclusive Zulu Garvey, what you got?
Man, I don't really got much, man. Just appreciate y'all, man. We need these kind of talks because the other, the Facebook groups, man, they be going crazy. So we need to have these talks.
Facebook.
Keep us afloat, keep us well grounded and stuff. So yeah, man, Zaya, I appreciate what you've been doing, bro. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. You've been around for a while, so I know where you come from. George, what you got?
Yeah, like the other guys said, just waiting for the draft to see what happens, and I don't know when our schedule comes out, the actual schedule, I think in a month or two, maybe. So we'll see how that plays out. And yeah, man, appreciate all you do, bro.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, Georgia. You've been around for a minute too. So I like my OGs, man. Aubrey, we're gonna close it out with you, man. I chose you last for a reason. You're a pirate, man. You just like to start some stuff, man.
No, man.
You're the pirate.
I ain't got too much to say, man. I ain't got nothing reckless to say today, but the obvious, no, man. Just I appreciate the fellowship, the different angles and different ways to think about it, from the different people who come on, and like you said, the different new faces in there and stuff like that, man. And like I said, I'm getting ready to follow you on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter. And if anybody else got a Twitter or Facebook, I'll follow y'all boy too, man, because it's all about conversation and kicking the shit sometimes, So I appreciate y'all boy, man.
I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate you guys for joining me, man. Anytime I make a live stream, man, trust me, it doesn't go unseen, man. I recognize people. I'm starting to just get to know them more better now as we talk on these live streams and these platforms, and I've gotten to know people over the years, and it just takes time, we family now, you know what I'm saying? So I look at y'all as family, and I'm always gonna respect y'all, agree to disagree, you know what I'm saying? Some things we might not agree on, and that's just what it is. But as long as we stay together as a family, because we're part of we're in the same boat, we're on the same path, we're in the same family. So let's just keep it tight together and let's have fun, and remember, it's football and we're fans. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We support. That's our job. We got to push this fan base to the top. That's our job. And as long as we keep doing that and stay on the same page, man, this channel going to continue to grow, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it, and a lot of more interaction, give out some prizes and stuff like that, and maybe do some apparel, some items, that's a whole nother story. But I'm going to close it out and say this. I hope y'all have a great weekend. The weather's nice down here in the South. With that being said, everybody stay safe. Hopefully you and your families remain healthy. I'm not going to say the word because that's a flag on YouTube. But with that being said, fire those cannons. Seize the day. You know what? No. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. I got to say that too. I can't forget that. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. I really, really, really appreciate it for supporting this channel. But anyway, with that being said, can't forget that. Fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag, hashtag no risky, no biscuit, hashtag facts over feelings, hashtag bombs away, hashtag stay humble, hashtag what does your eyes tell you, hashtag probability versus possibility, and hashtag y'all know what it is. Super Bowl.
We live by these.
Super Bowl of Buzz.
Hashtag Super Bowl Buzz.
I'll see y'all Monday.
For sure.
See you, bro.
Later.